football. Hey, we got Big Russ back, Nick, and he's
Oh,
two
Big
minutes
Russ.
drill, and his fingers back, and he's ready to rock, and he's gonna put up a bunch of touchdowns. Hopefully, maybe I don't know. And then we got who's this guy? Who's this team? No one knows. Do they have a name? What's going on with them? Is it still a slur? Is it not? What is going on with the Washington football team? And you know what? Just like their name, it is still a mystery what's going on with the Washington football
That's the
team, Nick.
truth. That is the
But
absolute truth.
I think we're in for a nice one tonight. Or at least I hope so,
I'm
because our
excited.
parlay needs it for a little excitement tonight.
The parlay this week is phenomenal, guys. If you're seeing it right now, it is just incredible. I think, this is just a phenomenal parlay right here. If you're not in on this, what are you even doing?
What are you doing? You know,
What are you even doing? Let's see. How do I like
but
these lights? Those lights are pretty good. Let's see this.
light. Yeah, I'm working on my space over here. I'm lights are coming soon, probably. We're gonna drive out, but I figured I need a little more space. I needed to get out of that little corner that I was in, open things up. So I'm a little more like free with it, a
There
little
we
free
go.
flowing.
Hey, look at that.
That's what I think the people like to see. I think that's what I've been lacking a little bit. But then I can come back and I'm just like business with it.
And that's at the
And
end of the day.
Tyler,
You tell me.
that's back and passes. Um,
Oh,
Nick,
Heineke, yeah.
what time you got
I'm gonna
there?
tell you because we got frozen here. So let me just switch a couple things around on the old situation, and I'll let you know.
Gotcha.
Because
We got frozen on the old tubes.
yeah, you know how it goes.
I see. But let me just make sure
We should be good.
it's. Ooh, okay. Interesting.
Let me see the. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake here. I gotta switch something out.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. I was just.
Ooh.
I was,
Man, I do
what
what?
is
The
it?
frickin'
Nice, man. I dig
thing
it.
looks
I was
sharp,
gonna.
bro.
Yeah, I gotta switch this thing on the background. Cause I don't want people. I was about to get into the bets. It's like I don't want people thinking we're a bunch of amateur hour over here.
Ooh.
Because we in fact have the Washington football
That is
team
for
at
sure.
plus 2.5. So, just gonna get that switched around real quick. Cause
Oh, yeah. Well, it would be nice if we did take him at
hey,
minus
there you
two,
go.
man,
You
because
know it's
that's gonna
got
hit
to.
too. You know what I mean?
All right, sweet.
All right, beautiful. And that, and that's a
All right,
punt
to
from the
start it out.
Washington football
Now
team.
I will tell you.
Um,
The thing that people need to pay
what do
attention to if they're watching the stream right now is this parlay that we are involved in. It's this parlay that we're
what's that?
involved in.
Okay.
What do we got here? We got a 7-leg parlay. That is a
Just
little on the
seven?
light
That's
side
it?
maybe for a guy like you, but I think a healthy amount here for Monday evening football. I think so.
It is. It is. It's one of our bigger parlays, but
It
Nick, it was
was.
a little exciting coming up with this parlay, and I like how you thought quickly on your feet as the Seattle Seahawks get ready to drive here. It's 13:59 in the first, but yeah, we had a couple of our friends throw together a couple of picks, and this is what we came up with for you. So ride or die with us, but it's gonna be an enjoyable one as Russell Wilson rolls out of the pocket for just a little short game, but you
Of
love to see
course.
the flow rhythm right from the jump from the guy
You gotta have it.
because we're gonna need at
Gotta
least
have it.
two tutters from him.
Actually, we need 3. So he's gonna need to make some magic.
Oh, oh.
Um,
We do. That is
let's see
crazy
here.
enough.
So, all right, I'm at 13:59 here in the first. It looks like that pass you saw had not occurred yet over here.
Okay.
Yep, here it
Yep,
comes.
you're about to
And
see it. Sorry, spoiler alert.
yeah, there we go.
Bing bong.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know when you get to
That I can do.
1324. Boom. And we are live on the Twitter sphere.
Very nice.
Getting over here. Let me upload some some keywords into the tubes. Why don't I?
Hey, Mr. Worldwide.
Get us worldwide. I like to say. Oh.
Wasn't Mr. Worldwide in the chat last week or something along those lines? Didn't we have a?
I think that might have been 2 years ago.
And of course
are you at 1324 by chance, Nicholas?
I'm over here trying to. But I am at a replay right now, so I can't even tell you where I'm at. All right, let's see. Okay.
I'm at 1311.
Nope, I'm past it. Catch me.
Know what I
catch
need
me
to
at 12:53.
You're past it, all right.
We'll be rock solid.
$12.53, you say? Oh, well.
Nice.
Okay, let's just say I'm at 12:32.
Oh, I'm there as well.
Oh, 12:31, right when they spoil it.
Yeah.
Fun.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Beautiful. Now that we're synced up.
Amazing. All right. Let me go ahead and swap this out now. So people understand that we would, it's plus 2.5. Yeah, I swear someone with a pit bull or someone was in the chat a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick, do you guys have that chat open today?
I do not right now. I'll pop that open.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely recommend.
Look at that.
Definitely recommend getting in that bad boy, because I think it's going to be...
See, that's, all right, so all we got there is basically a bunch of nothing. Fair catch, I think, and we are where we are.
You know what would be nice, Nick?
What?
If I'm being 100% honest.
What's up?
We had like an intern that could just put these keywords in for
Yeah,
us.
that would be pretty sick. That would be pretty sick. Also, uploading this mistake of a graphic that I made here. There we go, though. 'Cause now we got the real deal in. We're just going to go ahead and bring it over like this.
Bring it on over.
And, otherwise, transition over, and boom, just like that, we're plus 2.5.
Just like that.
I'm very glad that we got
just like that. Just like that, Nick moved the line.
There we go.
Hey,
that was,
I don't know what
that was.
I'll never do that again. Maybe it'll come
Look
later
out.
tonight.
This guy's rapping and everything.
All right. So Nick, what are we liking for? What do we want to see in this game? I know we got our bets, but who do you got your eye on? Who you looking out for? Give me a guy for maybe the Seattle Seahawks, and maybe someone to watch for.
Yeah, no doubt. All right. So I think on the Seahawks, I'm looking at Tyler Lockett. I think Tyler Lockett, very good receiver. Very good receiver, has some fantasy implications for who I imagine myself against one of our potential viewers tonight. So I definitely have an eye on him. But Tyler Lockett's a very good player. I think that sometimes he gets forgotten about in the conversation with receivers. He's a very good receiver. Not having the greatest year of his life, I don't think, but still very solid. And then on the Washington football team, I mean, it's got to be Heineke at quarterback. It's just got to be. I just want to see if he can come out here prime time and get the job done. The guy was in the XFL.
I think if he comes out prime time, and I know there's no lights that light up the light like the XFL, but that being said, if he can come and do it on Monday evening football, it'd be pretty nice and pretty good for a pretty big boost for him,
No
if
doubt.
you will. But you know what? I've been keeping my eye on Antonio Gibson. He's had a couple tutters over the last couple weeks as he, on my screen at least, catches a little screen pass there. Nick, what time are you at?
Oh, you got it.
Is what I'm at.
All right.
6:35.
I'll let you know when I get where you at. I'll keep a eagle eye on it this time.
I'm just coming out of here.
Oh, replay.
Or not a commercial, but a replay. You know, those old things.
Oh yeah, I see the screen there.
Yeah, so it's going to be 11:08.
To 11:08.
Appreciate it. And this first quarter is really just more like
it is. But I think people start popping in later typically too. I think most people maybe they're not sitting down right at the start of the game.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm on that same replay right now that you were on. So choose
okay.
One to hit.
Beautiful.
All right, 11:08. Boom.
Boom. And we're synced, baby.
Get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, this is interesting now. Because oh man, first team All-Pro linebackers Bobby Wagner. Of course, Bobby Wagner's the man, dude. That dude is like the premier linebacker in the NFL now. I feel like if you're who is the guy? It's him. It really is.
Yeah.
Dude, that's nuts. He's had 10 consecutive seasons with over 100 tackles. Wild.
Ooh. Oh, we got someone in the chat saying, "Go Hawks."
Seahawks. Look out. Seahawks, man, for sure.
Okay. Obviously, we're rooting against them for betting reasons, But
yeah, for sure. But hey, look, I think Russell Wilson can still have a damn good night. I think, and the Washington football team can.
I think he needs it, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
So that way, he got together a really awesome promo video after this game.
As we predicted. Yeah, I think. You could definitely see this Seahawks team cover that 2.5. That's the interesting part. Or the Washington football team rather cover in a loss potentially. I could see that absolutely. I could see this being that close of a game down the stretch.
But the thing I see the most, Nick, actually, is this sick and twisted parlay that we have going on here,
It is sick.
Russell Wilson over 2.5 pass TDs. I don't think it is, bro. I think it's 1.5 pass TDs, to be honest with you.
Yeah, is it?
I don't have my phone to check it, but I think it's 1.5. But maybe someone in the chat could let us know. Tyler Lockett TD, that's coming in the first half. Easy peasy, bro. And Gary Terry, man, that dude's just a monster. 6+ receptions. I had someone talk to me before the game, Nicholas, who was not super thrilled about the potential of Terry McLaurin going off, but that guy's got some wheels, so you got to expect it.
Oh yeah,
a little bit. Fantasy implications coming in Monday evening this week. You're probably pretty tight with some key players in this matchup. DK Metcalf, Russell Wilson, obviously. Maybe the Washington football team's defense is out there with Chase Young. Some of those premier pass rushers.
It's definitely, I think, I think it's definitely one of those things where, anytime you can get that many fantasy football implications out here, I think is absolutely the
Hey, you're a true fan, even though you picked against them. Actually, I shouldn't say it. If you were a true fan, you would have picked them in your Pick'em league. Come on now. Go Hawks, like Russell always says. Until he stops saying it.
That's true. In fairness, Russ probably picked against them in his Pick'em too, I think, at this point. But the interest, so that bring, but that's an
He might
interesting
have.
thing, right? With the Russ thing there, because remember in the summer we talked about like how he wanted more control of the offense, and I remember us having a conversation on one of
Yeah.
those like daily shows over the summer, where we were saying basically like, okay,
Yep.
but just know what you're asking for. Because if publicly now everyone knows you want more controlled offense, and the team is like, okay, you got it, then when you are out there, and he was obviously hurt, but when you're out there, that spotlight is on you,
Yeah.
man. Like it's on you now. You wanted more control. Like, all right, so this is Russell Wilson's offense that we are watching tonight. You know, is like the way that I think you got to view this game, though, for real. You know.
Yeah. Is he the man? Is he not the man? Well, we will find out.
Yeah, no doubt. I can zoom your camera in. Yeah,
Yeah, you saw that.
that's fascinating.
uh, yeah, it is a little interesting. I'm just working it out. I don't know necessarily like
Yeah,
the
no
IV
doubt.
cam in the top right
That's
corner,
I mean that's a good point. We can't,
but I think if I move it back, you might be
oh
able to
yeah.
clip it out. Because I think if you just control click the box and drag it down, I think
Oh,
it'll
I bet I
just cut
can.
it a little bit.
Yeah. I always choose them. Don't even think about it. I never count my boys out. That is a real fan there, Scott. Right there. That's your type of fan.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
I never
That is
count.
true.
See,
Ride or die.
dude, that's how it felt like watching that Packers game yesterday.
Oh, for sure, baby.
Gotta love it. Heineke driving the. Yeah, they're driving right now. Jeez, man. Wow.
Yeah, this guy's
Wow.
a football god.
This dude's the
Let's
man.
let's check a little bit of Statica, and we're gonna get into this Twitter world too.
Ooh,
See
I'm getting
what's going on.
Oh, that's interesting. Looks like gonna have some breaking
What do you
news
got?
probably pop down on the bottom of this screen here at some point. They have not already covered it about the college football ranks. Yeah, very
Oh,
interesting. I
snap.
just got a source just texted me.
Interesting, interesting. Trying to do a
A
little bit of
that
investigation
coaching, that
here,
coaching
see what's up.
carousel action could be striking.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. Are we
I
gonna
don't
break it
know.
or no?
I mean, yeah, we should break it. Is it done? Let me see if it's the real deal. Like if it's a done deal.
Um,
Yeah, there we go.
I'm not.
There we go.
I don't know what I'm
Got it.
looking for. So.
It's I mean it's on Twitter, so I think we can say
Oh.
that it's
I mean, we could say
Brian
regardless,
Kelly
bro.
is gonna be the coach at LSU, leaving Notre Dame, going to LSU. Is what it's looking like.
Okay.
That's wild. That's very wild. TNT College Football Podcast, man. Check it out, guys. I'm telling you. This dude is on it like, I mean, it's just unreal. That's like a done deal. Yeah, check it out. It's TNT College Cup Football
interesting.
Podcast.
Yeah, it's reported.
There we go.
It's reported. Okay,
Still
Antonio
rolling
Gibson.
down the field right now, man. The Washington football team.
All right. Guys, you know what tonight's sponsored by? Apple juice.
Look at this guy's shirt. What a
Wow.
billboard.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dude, it's like, but anyway, you guys want the actual breaking news, you want the actual drop, TNT College Football Podcast, if you're into that sort of thing. Because I think there's a lot of crossover. I think a lot of crossover among football fans. It's hard not to at least pay a little bit of attention to what's going on, even if you're a diehard college football fan, because so many of your teams, like the guys that you've watched now play in the NFL, like you're not going to not pay any attention. And it works the other way too. Like you kind of have to pay attention to college football if you root for an NFL team. So there's just so much crossover. So for those of you college football fans, that's a lot harder. And you always see those ripple effects from that college hiring process. I feel like ripple up through the NFL.
Yeah, I would agree. You do tend to see that from time to time. But that answers that LSU question, you know. We know who it wasn't going to be.
It's true.
Man, Mike Tomlin.
Never say never, but never.
Come on.
That guy's the man, dude. That guy's the man. Yeah, he'd be an awesome college coach. I feel like, shit, right now, Redskins knocked... Dang, I said it. They're not the Redskins. It's force of habit. They're no longer. The Washington football team, rather.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Putting some points on the board early. Putting some points on the board.
Boom, bah.
Seahawks, okay.
Here we go. Right? Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking.
Hey, that's what we needed to see early on there, Scott. The Washington football team get some points up on the board.
Well,
you know,
yeah, we did need to see that.
You know, don't forget in the parlay that we're working on right now, and this is a fun one, man. I'm excited to see how this one turns out. But in the parlay, we do need that money line, that Washington money line. So, just a fact.
Yes, and the parlay. But anyways, all right, so they scored. So I'm going to hop into a little bit after I send off this tweet update in the score.
See what Twitter's talking about?
I'm going to let them.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm going to see what let's see what Twitter is talking about.
Ron Rivera, another guy, probably would be an awesome college coach. You know, speaking of the Washington football team.
Yeah, he probably really would be. He's
and damn, we're forgetting Pete Carroll. I mean, Pete Carroll was a primetime premier national championship college coach.
Yeah.
You know?
And then he fled.
He fled.
He fled the NCAA to the NFL.
For sure. And now look at him.
Yeah, look at him now.
Of course.
Living the dream, baby. All right. So let's see what's being talked about right now in the Seattle Seahawks. Nick, do you know if we have, those other bozos are doing their
I don't know.
Tonight
I am watching, like, the regular broadcast.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Hey.
Hey,
how about the Sea Kraken, bro? You a fan of that?
The Kraken, dude, yeah, man.
Expansion team, bro?
They get it going.
Kraken, bro.
They
pretty
are
awesome. But, someone's talking about
Seattle
that.
Kraken. Seattle, great sports town, man. They love their teams.
Ooh. Come on, bro. Someone's like, let's go Skins.
Oh, it's like...
it's
just the WFT.
But, man, there's a lot of people on Twitter that just still calls them Redskins.
Oh, really? I wonder, what'll happen when they formally change the name. If there's,
Yeah, I think it's like... Yeah, for sure.
How many people force a habit or whatever. They just got to think of something cool. They can't be like some of the... they just got to be thoughtful, I think, about whatever they're going to name this team, because we don't need some stupid team name.
And then... yeah, for sure. And then, Nick, do you have 248 left in the...
I've got... I'm a couple seconds behind you. I can let you know. Let me know where you're at.
Okay.
All right. And I'm at 246, 245, 244, 243. Boom. Let's get it.
Wow.
That is. And, man, this is interesting. Like, Russell. Oh, here we go. Russell Wilson changing his offense. There we go. He's like, all right,
Yep,
Yeah,
this is a Russell
this is
Wilson
what he
play. He's
wants.
responsible. This is his responsibility. And look at that,
Audibles into
beautifully
the run,
executed,
into the run, and
flawless,
it's like maybe that guy should have been
flawless.
the one in charge.
Hey, the
Hey,
man.
the man.
I don't know if we see Russell Wilson staying
We
in
don't.
Seattle, but
I don't think you and I do.
yeah, I don't think it at all. To be honest with you.
It just seems like that ship has sailed. Now what'll be interesting is to see where he goes. You know, Denver maybe, AFC, change
Yeah,
conference.
that'd be
I think they're
interesting.
clearly looking.
That would probably be good, especially for his like workout videos
Oh,
because
deep pass.
like
Is that
the
Lockett?
atmosphere. There's your
Yes.
guy right
Yes.
there,
Score.
Tyler Lockett,
Oh.
baby. Ooh, he's got to get in there. He's got to get in
Ah.
for obviously for the better.
Come on.
But for his teammates and himself and his. All right, all right. So what do we got here? What do we got? What are we working with? What do we need? Let's look for the positives here.
Deep pass.
We just need Russell Wilson to throw a touchdown
Yep.
to Tyler Lockett,
Yep.
preferably, right? Yeah.
Man. But anyway, yeah, I
Hey.
think Russell Wilson play action. All right, let's see what he's got. Oh, to the end zone. Oh my God.
Yep.
Looking for Lockett
Moves
there.
to our guy
Yeah,
now.
I think New Orleans is another interesting spot. Feels like with the deal they just did with Taysom Hill, where he might not be playing quarterback primarily. Means maybe they think they can make a run at a free agent
Yeah.
or something like that. Maybe they think they can make a run at a Russell Wilson. Very well could. I think
Yeah.
as you get
Interesting. Yeah, that when that contract came out for Taysom Hill, I was like, that is very unique.
for sure.
First of its kind, really. As
I'm
far
trying
as
to
I
think
know.
if there's anybody else outside the Broncos and the. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I know you just took Zach
Okay.
Wilson and like you got Daniel Jones, but either of the New York teams probably make a run at Russell Wilson. You know, I don't see why you
Yep.
wouldn't. But I guess I don't know. That's kind of a weird situation because like then what do you do? Like you have to try to trade Zach Wilson or Daniel Jones, I guess. But 3rd and 5 here. Oh, he's making another adjustment. Looks like maybe something. I don't
Okay.
know. Where do you go here? Underneath, maybe. Yep.
Ooh,
He
he
did.
got a touchdown though.
Look at that. Tight end.
Wow.
Yep. Gerald Everett. Okay. That definitely
That was
helps.
pretty filthy.
So that gets us on the way. That gets us on the way. No doubt.
Russell gets to decide
makes
because there's
sense.
no trade clause. But
Makes
we're
sense.
talking about when he's free agent, which I think is he might be
Yeah, I think he
restricted
has to
after
get
this year,
traded
maybe?
if he leaves this
Maybe
year. I think is
unrestricted?
how it works. Like he would have to waive the no trade clause, and then he's only going to do that for. So that's what you got to be thinking. Like
Yep.
Denver could maybe make sense. They did just get rid of Von Miller though, but that could make sense. I guess they would be interested, but would he want to go
Yeah,
there?
but ever since they got rid of Von Miller, they've been playing pretty well. So it's like that's another team of
It's
like,
true.
what's your identity?
It's true.
Who are you?
I don't know.
All right.
Saints do seem to make sense to me for a lot of guys because you have Alvin Kamara already there.
Yep.
But I don't know, man. I mean, either way, it's going to be an interesting offseason for sure. There's not really like a clear-cut quarterback prospect that makes a bunch of sense to anyone is what it seems like. That seems like what I keep reading and hearing.
Yeah.
You had a bunch of them last year. Like, if you're in the Patriots or like a position like that, you feel great. Like you're like, all right, cool. Now we get to just spend the rest of the time worrying about something else. Like we got our guy.
Yeah, that is.
But a lot of teams feel that way, probably.
Yeah, that's got to feel pretty great for the Patriots. Though it's like, you got
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
your guy. It's like we'll see. Stuff can happen. But
Well, I mean, or you could be in the
That'll feel
weird
good.
spot that would make you like the 49ers, where Jimmy Garoppolo was rated the second best quarterback, like he had the second best passer rating or something in the month of November out of the entire NFL. And it's like
Yeah, that's
he's been
interesting,
playing
right?
great when he's been healthy, and so that's a weird one too, right? Very weird.
Yes, it is.
Let's see. I would love for him to stay. I would understand.
All right, what do we got?
You know, the best kid.
And Sam leaving.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well,
I get that.
no one seems to stay with you. These guys had some players for quite
They
a bit,
did.
though.
They did.
Like, it seems
But
like
they're
Tyler Lockett and Russell Wilson both have been around for a long. I feel
But
like
they
you
haven't
finally
really had the
seen,
cap space to.
that. The League of Boom.
Oh yeah, Legion of Boom.
Defensive team like that. The Legion of Boom. I feel like you're seeing that Seattle team finally fully.
For sure. Like who's
turnover,
left
you know?
probably from that team is like they're probably one of those situations like most teams are, where like 3 years after you're in the Super Bowl, you've got like 4 guys left that were on that route. Like it just turns over so much. But they really haven't had cap space like that.
Sure.
When have they really gone after like a free agent? Like when have they really ever been able to? Now they pay the guys they have. They've drafted well or whatever. But like, you could, it's tough. But I think that's interesting because I do think there's probably a lot of Seahawks fans that are surprised he even stayed. Because remember that was like the big thing. Like obviously Rodgers. Oh my god. Oh, he got stopped.
Oh, bro, this dude, I have him in my rocking the quarters jersey. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, no
Thanks,
doubt.
Asian Persuasion. Carter, DeAndre Carter. I was watching a little bit of film today. Brushing up a little bit on the Washington team and Seattle Seahawks. I'm impressed by this kid. I think this kid's going to be probably pretty phenomenal.
That's how you. That's how.
From the Super Bowl win.
Oh, Russ and Bobby. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, that's how. Yep. For sure.
Yep.
For sure. That's how this league is.
I mean, that seems like it was probably
for
a while
sure.
ago,
But I
right?
think the stat I've heard is it is like 3 years though. Like by like 3 years, it's like most of these teams have turned over like a lot because it's like 2-year cycles or something. I read an article about it once. Somebody kind of was like, "This is you kind of have these little like windows, where you kind of like can."
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but all right, so that does help with the over on the pass TDs, so we're in good shape there. I mean, the way that they moved the ball on the last drive, Scary Terry should be fine for 6 interceptions, right?
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna take a quick peek. Yeah, bro, you didn't know Geno
Yeah, bro,
Smith
neither
was
did we.
Still in the league?
We were like, we knew
did.
like 2 weeks before that.
That's what we do. Obviously, we knew. Obviously, because we're reporting it to you guys.
Oh, that is true. When Jamal Adams.
Yeah.
Right? That was like, yep.
All right, let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, this is what I need.
Makes sense.
All right, let's take a look here. Ooh, does he have 1 catch at least?
I knew. That's funny.
Okay, he does. Scary Terry's got 1 catch.
Yeah, man, Scary Terry,
that's
dude.
beautiful.
That's what we need.
And he's got 2 targets.
There we go.
So hey,
the thing
we're
is
looking for him.
we're gonna need.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's see, because both of these teams have moved the ball phenomenally well thus far. So Washington is going to have to play a little bit more defense for us to have a chance at that parlay as we go.
Yep. Yep.
What week is this here, LL Scott? Week 10 we've been doing this? Getting after it?
We have. I think it is week 10,
It's
right?
week...
No, this is week 12.
Yeah,
this
week 12.
Is week 12.
I'm tripping. Why does it 10?
Yep.
I'm off by 2
Whoa.
weeks. I don't know. Anyway, but the point being... Yeah, man. This is solid. I feel like we're deep now, We're... Monday evening football. This is what we're here to do. Look at that. Scary Terry. Talking about Ron Rivera. That's cool. Got
Is Fitzmagic out for the year?
Um,
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
is he? Isn't he?
I I don't know. It sounds like something it would happen to him.
Let's see. Yeah, not expected to return.
Ooh, a little pass interference, a little defensive
Yeah,
pass
he's not
interference.
expected to return this season, so yeah. Unfortunately, he
Hmm. Hip injury, right? IR.
yeah, he had the hip week 1 and that was it. That was
Mhm.
it. Yeah. Oh, might make it back for
Dang.
the playoffs? Maybe. When was it?
Root for
The
them
article I
Pickles.
did read was from like maybe 2 weeks ago, so yeah, you could. You don't.
Gotcha,
Oh yeah,
gotcha.
look at that. Hey, Jimmy Graham. People lost their mind. Yeah, it's the truth. We had that. We had the Jimmy Graham experience in Green Bay as well. Me and Scott are unfortunately all too familiar with Jimmy Graham's freaking antics.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Okay. It does. Oh, it's because this Jamoke is calling me. I'm like, why am I frozen?
Yeah. There we go. Flag on the play.
Now I'm just frozen. Okay. Well,
What do you mean you're frozen?
I'm
Oh,
frozen
you
on
are.
on the screen.
Let me see
Oh,
if you're moving around here. Oh,
yeah.
you're not. Oh, because someone tried to call your
All
phone.
right. Let's.
Ah, damn.
Mm-hmm. Didn't know we were running a huge production over here. All right. Maybe
Could
that
have.
fixed it. No. Hang on. Bing bong.
All right. Now you're the Skype logo.
And
Oh, look at No, you're not. Now you are. There we go. Now you
I
are.
should
Yeah.
do that.
Yep. Yep. Now you are.
Hey.
Who gets wild card spot out of the division? Washington or the Eagles? Oh, maybe need none. Maybe none. Because in the NFC West still, like all those teams still have a chance to make it or something crazy like that.
There we go. Let's take a look here. Sorry. Oh, I see. I see why that wasn't working. Okay.
What? Jimmy Graham? You see, Jimmy Gra-
Ooh,
Jimmy Graham had his pilot's license. He used to fly in on a seaplane. Of course. Of course.
interesting. That's pretty cool, though.
That is kind
I
of
mean,
cool.
I feel like if I had that money too, and I
Yeah.
was just like, I would definitely I would do that. But yeah,
Be like a quirky,
it fits with Jimmy Graham
quirky
for sure.
seaplane guy.
I mean, I would be just like probably like a plane guy.
Oh, NFC
But
West.
like, yeah,
Yeah,
seaplanes for sure.
that's true. Seattle's not really in the playoff hunt anymore. So maybe, I mean, Eagles, if I had to pick one, I mean, I think the Eagles would have a better shot. But Washington, we'll see. We'll see.
For sure. Absolutely.
I'm curious to see what that bottom number is this year with the 17th game. Like, I'm curious to see who your 9 and 7, if where the bottom will end up being the first year.
Yeah.
With 7 teams making the playoffs and the 17th game. Makes you wonder.
Yeah, it gets interesting, right? It's like
Like, does not.
yeah, how strong of a record do you have to have now?
Like 9 and 8. Would that be like a game above 500? Like with the 7th team though, because now you have an extra playoff team. Like, could the 7th seed be 9 and 8? Probably. Could the 7th seed be 8 and 9? I don't know, man. But I guess a division winner now at this point could be pretty bad. Like a division winner could be
Yeah,
like
for sure.
7 and 10 one year, potentially. So
Yeah.
I guess as I'm gaming it out, but yeah, I do kind of wonder like 9-8 maybe gets you in. Like it's just the game above 500 becomes the goal.
Yeah, for sure. Jimmy wanted wide receiver money.
Yeah, but
Jimmy.
remember he,
Yeah, for sure.
hell yeah,
And he could produce like a monster.
yeah,
I
but
remember when he played for the Saints too.
yeah, yeah. Then we friggin' had the experience in Green Bay. Seattle knows what that was. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he couldn't catch shit
And then
in Green Bay. He
he's
caught
currently
nothing.
tearing it up for the Bears, you know?
Yeah,
Good for him.
no doubt. Yeah, he was.
And the Bears paid him pretty decently too recently, I heard. He's like on a $5 million contract, I think, for them.
Oh no shit.
Or 2 years, six.
Really?
2 years, 6 or 7, something like that, I believe.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess you feel like you just need like a veteran that has a. I don't know. I don't know why you would. But everybody, I guess, wants him. You know, it's like there's one year. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You'll get. I mean, I feel like the NFC has had more of that recently, where like these terrible teams will win their division. Like the NFC West has been that. Like the, you know, NFC West, the NFC East was that more recently. Like,
Yep. And then Nick, time wise, you got 314, 313, somewhere around that ballpark.
looks like I'm coming in from a commercial.
I
They're
see,
showing
I see.
the Washington Monument there in DC. Very cool. All right,
Nice.
let's see. I'm at 13:22 and 14, 13, 12 on the play clock. 10.
1320.
Yeah, where are you at?
1250.
Okay, cool.
1250, good
I'll
sell.
let you know when I get there. If you guys are watching at home, want to sync up.
You want to sync it up? Be our guest. Be our guest.
Yeah, he was not good in Green Bay.
No, not ideal.
He really was. He really was not. Okay, sorry. 1250.
1250.
5, 1254, 1253, 1252, 1251, 1250.
Bing bong.
And they get stopped right there with that bing bong. Oh, did you just turn your chair?
Turn. Oh, whoa, whoa. That was close. Whoa, almost took away a little movie magic right there, Nicholas.
This guy is a wild
I'm
card.
outside of a building right now, actually, not
This
inside.
guy. This is
Brick walls are hard to come by,
Did
you know?
Did you do the moon landing, sir? Are you? Did you help fake the moon landing? Look at you.
No, I'm in the Washington football team stadium right now.
This guy's got a damn.
You know, we're broadcasting from just outside the bathrooms here.
This guy's.
As Russell finds, who's that? Who's number 1 for the Seahawks?
That's a great question, actually.
Still can't see.
That's a great
But
question.
nonetheless, a phenomenal catch.
Yeah, that was. Wow. Oh, that's right.
What?
Oh, that's right.
Oh. Reading the chat, you're interacting. What's right for the other people who may not
Oh,
be
sorry.
on the...
7-9 record in 2010 for the Seahawks. Made the playoffs and beat the defending Super Bowl champs, which were the Saints, in the playoffs. That was the Beastquake game.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
What a monster.
Yep, dude. Amazing.
Peace.
Amazing. An all-time guy.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Look, all right, let's punt that thing out of there. Washington football team, let's come down, maybe make a play.
Let's see what Carter's got. Hopefully he makes me look really, really good. Michael Dixon.
All right, let's see.
It's up. And it.
Oh man, that was a huge punt. Oh wow.
It was
Down him inside the 6. Yeah. Wow. Huge punt.
Why'd they say it? Did that hit the out of bounds line and pop in?
Oh, maybe.
Interesting.
No, but we saw a bounce, right?
Yeah.
More like on the numbers, I feel like.
On the numbers.
Interesting. Well, anyway. Scott, man. Look at it. Look at Oh, nice mug.
Yeah, thank you.
Just a good old cup of coffee there.
Yeah, just a good old cup of Joe, actually.
Just a cup of...
A nice little night, planned. Obviously, sitting here, chatting with everyone here watching us, having a great time.
Man.
We got the Asian persuasion in here,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And what's it? Call Melon? Call me Lynn.
Call me Lynn. I think like Lynn, like the name.
Could be that.
That's true.
Could be that, but I'm, we're no wordsmith over here.
Not linguists for sure. We can talk about Washington.
Yeah, we can talk about.
I just called them. I just called them the
Washington.
Redskins. Like, yeah, but what, 10 minutes ago? It's like they have to.
If you hop in Twitter, everyone calls.
It's like they have to have a name.
Care.
Like you got to pick a new. You can't just like stay in limbo for like 4 years. Like, all right, you're changing your name now. Pick one. Like, you don't want to be the Washington football team. No one wants you to be the Washington football team. Just, come on, they got to have one of those like polls like they do when they name an elementary school. Like one of those out there where they're like, hey,
oh, for sure.
What do you want to be called? What are we doing?
Yeah, they do. Have a little contest, put it together.
Yeah, if you want to be. Yeah, full name is Linda. Like there we go. See,
they're gonna be like the Washington Jeffersons, or something like that.
For sure, the Washington Jeffersons. Yeah, exactly.
Washington Hamiltons.
Exactly. See?
A boy could dream.
Oh
Danny.
Man, that's you guys are listening to the world's biggest Hamilton fan, no doubt.
Nah, that's not true.
Without a doubt.
That's not true. But a deep passion does burn inside for the greatest hit musical of all time, Hamilton, by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Sure.
Yeah, you might be onto something there, Nick.
That is true.
But
Huh?
what are you gonna do? It's not like I'm gonna bust out a song. You guys are just gonna have to tune in for my one-man play coming to you soon, probably in 2022 or 23, maybe.
Huh?
All right, Nick. What do we think here? We got the Washington football set up here on their own 9, I believe, and Cowboys, man. Yeah, that's cool though. You like talking outside of yeah. It gives you like great perspective, and didn't we all realize it's like, oh, we all are the same at the end of the day.
That's like.
Just kidding. Packers fans are better, obviously.
That's how it was for. I feel like that's how it was for us growing up. Like being Packers fans in Chicago is very like difficult. It's like not difficult, but you get it. Well, I shouldn't say not difficult. Like everybody definitely hates your guts most of the time, but it does give you a perspective because you are in so many situations where you're watching a different team and you're watching like whoever it is.
Yeah,
it's true, man. It definitely does. It definitely does, dude. A dish. All right, let's see here. Heineke's got the rock.
All right, I think.
Washington Jefferson.
Ooh, we need DK Metcalf to score a big touchdown. Yeah, it's not a bad one, Not bad. Ooh, flag.
Here we go. Okay.
Ooh, okay, a little offside, a little coach man, if you will.
Well, there we go. All right, so can Washington get some momentum going here? I mean, if you give him an opportunity, he's proven that he can make something of it. Like he's moving the ball down the field, like earlier in the game. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm looking at the bottom of our screen right here, Nick. Carter, number 1. Ooh. Turn back this way. Oh,
there we go. Needed that.
Scary Terry,
Needed
though.
That.
Beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Needed that. Let's go. Whoa, what? 4 more now for him?
Take a look. Let's take a look. Four more appears. It would appear. It would appear. Okay, that's easy peasy. Lemon
I
squeezy,
think
as
that,
they
yeah.
say.
Are they still saying that?
Yeah, yeah, all the kids are.
Look at that. All right. Yeah, man. Scary Terry, that dude, the real deal.
It's a monster.
Okay, a little end around, a little trickery there. It's like, I mean, get
Yep.
like 3 yards, so it's not damn.
It
Let's
works.
go.
Yeah, it works for a few.
Turned up after that hit right there. I like it.
Hey.
Come down and
Hey.
like drop the hammer,
Hey.
and, you know. Well. Boom. Carter, though, he got in on the action, man. You were just looking at him in the last play. Looks like they're going to bring some heat,
Yeah,
maybe second and
that's,
6. They do, but they get it out in time. That's what you want. You got numbers there on the outside. Just
Yeah.
get it to him. Let him go try to make a play. I mean, that's a deal, man. Oh, bro, no way.
What?
Land is coming to us
Oh.
via the Grossi Posse.
Oh, yeah.
Part of the Reds.
That's awesome.
Found us through the
I
raid.
think.
Went to the Washington football team website and voted for the Washington Wildflowers. If we follow him, we'll get the reference. That's phenomenal. See. You gotta wonder. Ooh, that's a good question. What do you think Washington's biggest need is going into the 2022 draft? Realistically, I mean, you think you've probably got Ron Rivera, so you feel like you've got that piece, right? You've got a few weapons on offense. Defense isn't terrible. I mean, dude, I hate to say it, but like, the problem is like the quarterback situation right now in the draft is not great. I think if
Yeah, but I don't even know if
I don't think it's a
major
huge issue for him either.
Maybe an
So
offensive
like,
lineman.
yeah, I think you got to think. I don't hate offensive line actually, Scott. That's a good.
I mean, because like when you think, like they have offensive weapons, you know. Maybe
You could
running
do-
back, you go with a running back need, but
Maybe offensive line. Corner. Would you go like if you could get like you could get the first corner off the board, like something like that? Like would you go there? You know?
I mean, why
I don't
not?
know that they necessarily need a corner. Because I'm not as familiar with their defense.
yeah,
but
I know that's
yeah. I wish I could say quarterback, but I don't think it would make sense right now. And I think like you don't know the thing with Fitz magic though is you don't know, right? Like if that guy's coming back, if he's coming back, like I don't really feel like you could be that confident there.
Correct.
Heineke's played well, but that's tough. You know. And you thought you had him in
Yeah.
Dewey Haskins.
But-
you thought you had a guy. You know?
yeah. Until he decided that he's like, oh no, I'm not really ready for this.
Yeah, man. It's like, I think that sets you back a little because like you thought you had the guy, and now you
For
you know.
sure.
But that'll happen from time to time. You draft in young people. They did have a pretty solid front seven last season. Last season they were one of the best defenses in the league, I think, if I remember correctly. Like statistically, they were like a top level defense. They were in games they never should have been in because of that defense. So yeah, I mean, front seven solid. So maybe corner, maybe offensive line. It seems like me and Scott are kind of on that front. It's tough because that part of me wants to always think like the best strategy for these teams would just be to like always go like best available. like because it'll work itself out.
Yeah. I mean, you feel. Yeah, sure. If you did it enough
Like
times,
best
it'd probably
available,
be
but
like.
once you take two guys at the same position in a draft, you can't go there anymore.
Yeah,
But
you
like
just
best
gotta.
available, it
Yeah,
could
for
probably
sure.
shake out pretty well, right? Like in a weird way. But I don't know. I don't know of enough teams. Like I don't know who's employing that strategy compared to Like I wish you could find out,
Yeah.
but you know, it's Oh, dude,
Tom's a
the
man.
man, bro. I freaking love that guy.
Yeah, that guy's
I
going
freaking love that
places
guy.
for sure. He just
Yeah,
he
hell
just
yeah, man.
like
He's
does
like
it
a
right,
real
you
dude.
know?
Like, just seems like an awesome guy. Like in general.
Yeah. Yeah, he gives me real Nick vibes, to be honest. This
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
hanging
Very
out with
kind of you, Scott.
Christopher.
Very kind of
I
you.
think it's that way.
The
Probably because
Also,
of
I
the
mean, in fairness, being Packers
generosity.
fans ourselves, I think there's a
Uh,
obviously we might be
yeah,
a little
yeah, yeah.
biased, but that dude is
Absolutely.
awesome regardless of our bias.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, see, exactly, exactly.
All right. So what are we looking at here for this side of the
Um.
bets?
Oh, here we go.
For this.
Oh,
Oh, oh,
oh, oh! What a
oh! Not
play,
that.
dude! What a
I know.
play!
I know.
Oh man, it looked like he had him too.
Yeah. I thought he was maybe gonna. Oh, it's behind my ear. But I thought he was. I thought whoever 87 was gonna run in there and grab that bad boy. Like zoink.
Oh, you didn't really have him. No, that was like double coverage. Never mind.
Oof. Hey, big
Dude, and
stop there
Bobby
for the
Wagner's
Seahawks,
back
though.
there trying to make a play in that coverage. Like, what an absolute beast. Like, he's back in coverage, like, down the
Yeah,
middle of the field.
monster.
Incredible. Yeah, that was definitely throwing it. Yeah, I mean, he threw that shit into double coverage. Like, that's what's going to happen, bro. Like, when you do that, like, against an NFL team. I like Heineke, but, like, that's a tough, you know. Like, when they showed the camera angle from behind, it was like, ah. I don't know exactly what you're seeing there. Unless you thought Bobby Wagner didn't have that type of, you know, recovery speed, but he certainly does. Golly.
Yeah, I thought maybe he
That hurts.
a little too old to get those plays, but he's like,
That hurts for some of these
nope,
bets we've made.
gonna
That
learn today.
definitely hurts.
A little bit for
You know,
sure, for sure. You know, home dogs though, you gotta believe, you gotta believe.
you're not lying.
But yeah,
The
like what
home
is going
dogs.
on? Scary Terry, 6+ receptions. I think that
Yeah,
one's
oh,
tough.
scary T.
What do we got? Antonio Gibson over 49.5. Where's he at? Take a look here. Oh, he's at 41,
Oh,
so that one's
sweet.
looking good. That's solid. The parlay's intact as we
A
speak.
Russell Wilson to Tyler Lockett TD here actually would be pretty great
Oh, for sure.
for that parlay.
Yeah. That over 2.5 TDs might come back to screw us for the
Yeah, they're good.
Washington football team. But if that doesn't happen, I'm going to say it's
Yeah,
not going
that
to
won't
happen
be
in
the
the
only
parlay.
thing that doesn't
If they
happen.
can't
Yeah.
score 3 touchdowns. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, our team is the Green Bay Packers.
Oh
The
yeah,
Green
all
Bay
day. The Green Bay
football
Packers.
Packers. Frozen Tundra, Title Town. You already know what it
Oh
is.
yeah, all day,
G's up.
all day. Title Town. They call it that for a reason.
The Lombardi Trophy
No doubt.
for a reason. No
You know.
diggity, no doubt.
Yeah, Jamal Adams, dude, out here making plays.
Making plays. All right, let's see here. You got
Yeah,
first and 10 here, Nick?
play action. Ooh, ooh,
Little play action. Going deep.
no
DK
way!
Metcalf, we need
What
it.
a
Tyler Lockett.
catch!
That's beautiful connection.
Oh man, I think I'm about to smoke Blazer in the fantasy football this week. Because all I
Ooh,
had was
fantasy
Lockett, but I was
football.
down like 9. And he's got 2
Ooh.
receptions that are 40 yards each.
I gotta take a look because I don't even know if
Oh yeah, I
I.
forget the DK Metcalf. Like,
Oh,
that's one of the ones that we need.
Christian McCaffrey got hurt, so that didn't help
Oh,
me.
fumble. Oh, fumble. They got it. Washington's got it.
But
There we go.
ooh, does that count as a
Washington's
sack?
got it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Wow. All right.
Okay. Oh, there's a flag though.
Probably taunting.
There's a flag.
Probably because
There's
he
a
looked
flag
at
on the
someone.
play. Ooh, he looked at someone.
You see, they said,
I could see it.
also pointing is a flag, but the guy in the Packers game yesterday, Aaron Donald,
Oh yeah, for sure. Just out there giving the
doing
full two-finger
the
choke, you
Darth
know.
Vader.
The Darth
There we
Vader,
go.
exactly. Exactly.
Them.
Ooh,
Yeah.
way to punch it out. They teach that. They teach that in
Yeah,
high school
punch
ball,
it.
bro.
Punch it out.
Then they throw so many times. Grab that
Punch it
shoulder
out.
and wow, easy peasy. I'm like a Pat McAfee essentially, but just if we all stopped at like 1 year
There we
into
go. So
college football,
college,
you know,
if that's
playing.
where yeah, I get that. I get that. You speak to the
Yeah.
techniques, you know, the techniques that carry
Yes.
over.
You know, the good skills that
Wow, this dude is just a savage back there. To be honest, he moves around like he
nice.
is very comfortable.
He doesn't care, bro. Just doesn't
Oh yeah,
care. But Nick, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go grab a
oh yeah,
drink
man,
right across
snag
the
it,
way
snag
here.
it,
10 seconds.
snag it. All right, so now while he's gone, let's. No, just kidding. I'm just playing. Damn, I hate playing Rod. Yeah, Rogers is the man, dude. We love him. We love him. You know, even with his antics at times, we just, myself and Scott at least, we're the type of Packers fans that love that dude. Some don't though. Some are sick of him. I don't know. I don't know a ton, but there are definitely some. But I'll tell you, the Washington fans aren't sick of Heineke. I'll tell you that. This dude is freaking all out here. I mean, he's playing well. And the pick, I mean, the pick was not great though. I wish I could say the pick wasn't his fault, but the pick was not great. But
Yeah.
outside of that, he's playing well. Man, he just looks comfortable. Like he just looks like a dude who's played just like a shitload of football. Like he was in the XFL. Like he has played. Like I mean, he's played a lot, but it's
Yeah, for
like
sure.
he looks like it. Like he's back there confident. You
And
know.
he's come to a team with like no expectations, you know, because of what a dumpster fire it is.
Do I think Rodgers will be there next year? Yeah. Right now I do. Right now I do think Rodgers will be back next year. I would say. I would say I'm feeling more confidence by the day.
By the day.
I'd say 80-20 he comes back, actually, to Green Bay next year. Is where I'm
Yeah,
at right now.
that is accurate. Right, let's see. All right, Antonio Gibson get a little closer to what he needs. I'm a little upset that Seattle fumble happened. Wish they would have hit a nice
Yeah,
little
and then
40-yard
they'd score
gain
position.
to TD Lockett.
Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett.
2-minute warning. This game's cooking right now. It's kind of flying. You know? That's how a lot of these
It's
first halves have
moving
been,
a little bit.
lately, I feel like. You know?
For sure. I feel like that DK Metcalf is so
Yeah.
manageable.
It's really like seems like if he has a reception, it's going to be that long. You know. Dude, they are the faves. Let's see. Is Rogers married? No, I don't think Rogers is married yet. I think it is still his fiance. I don't know that she wanted him to leave. I think the media might have said that. I don't know that was actually legit though. But
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
a little-
doubt that
yeah.
that was reported. That's like by someone at some point in that whole debacle.
Probably someone at
Yes,
Fox
we had
Sports.
yes, me and
we
Scott.
know those
Yes.
guys.
Me and Scott are not huge fans of Fox Sports and what they're just we don't like their reporting. Like it just is not very solid. Is it?
Not great. More, I think
Yes,
Barstool
like
reports
with
better
Fox,
than
Fox
Sports.
comes up with some wild like angles to stories that are just like odd.
No, bro, it's Apple Juice,
Yeah, is that?
the official sponsor of
Yeah,
Monday Evening
yeah,
Football.
yeah. With the guy with the Coors Light jersey on. Where'd you get a Coors Light jersey, dude? Is that something we can just grab from the FancastTV store?
You know what? This one actually you cannot. But that being said, if you are a Seahawks fan, definitely go over to the FancastTV.store and check out the merch that we have there. Especially if you're a Russell Wilson
Big
fan.
Russ.
Seems like we've been talking to some people who enjoy Russell Wilson because you know what? I bet he could throw a football over that Space
chuck it.
Needle over there. That's my quarterback. But yeah, definitely check out the FancastTV.store. It's pretty it's
What a
pretty
reference.
pretty nice.
Yeah, Vegas.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, the Seahawks shirt is pretty solid. I can't lie. Maybe you should just cut that toe off.
No,
Uh,
yeah, he's gonna wait till
Yeah,
the
for
end
sure.
of the season to.
no,
I
you
mean,
just
he'll
probably
need
they're just numbing it up. You know what I'm saying? You
He'll
just
be
get a
fine.
big,
For
foot long needle come out of the back room there. One of the trainers coming at you, and boom, you're not gonna feel this for 2 days. I
No,
think that's it.
I did see in his interview that he was like, "What's the difference between last week and this week with it?" Like, well, this week I didn't have to get shot up in the toe at halftime. I
Well,
was like, oh,
there we go.
maybe we don't say that,
maybe
Roger.
yeah.
Shot up with what? A vaccine. Back to football. And I think that that run by Antonio
Yep.
Gibson there, or is that McKissick?
No, I think that
Oh, it's
Oh,
McKissick.
shit.
Yep. Wrong.
wrong. All right. I mean, we're in.
Yeah, Randall Cobb is the man, and the fact that he's balling out, I'm happy to see.
Mm.
You know what? I agree. Agent Persuasion Course does have sponsors now. Definitely feel free to get into them their DMs and let them know. Hey, these guys over here, Monday Evening Football, they do it
See.
right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
I would trust
That's a
a
good
trainer with
point.
an eagle when it's not by any
That-
major like
Tyrod
organ or
Taylor, dude, got
artery.
his lung blown out.
But you know what? He seemed to revitalize
Dude,
his
he's
career
the
once
man.
again.
He
in
is the man.
Houston. Yeah.
Just
He's a
a
guy that
great-
you would love to see.
Just an
go get
incredible, like a
one year.
backup that you can trust. Like probably still a starter, truthfully, for like some of these teams. But a guy that you can
Yeah.
trust. I mean, for sure. There used to be so many more of those guys, I feel like, man. Like so many more like Charlie Batch type people. Like where
Yeah, for
I just
sure.
feel like there's few and far between nowadays. Dude, there used to be some guys where it's
Yeah.
just like you could just go get him. You could sign this dude on Monday and he's
Yeah,
ready
for
to
sure.
rock. There were some awesome backups.
Are we gonna get a field goal here, or is this gonna be a punt?
Gotta be a
He
punt.
didn't get none of that.
Gotta be a
he had
punt,
short
right?
arm it though.
They're at like the
Yeah, punt. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
48. Ain't no freaking way.
Step up. That's why. What was this, cover 3? Knows man.
Man.
Right, they're gonna talk about this flag here, you know. Because I agree. I like Bridgewater too. Like I think Bridgewater's solid. Bridgewater's very solid. He'll go in and win you a game.
Yeah, for sure.
He could be one of those guys. He could be still sticking around like, 12 years from now. Something crazy. Teddy Bridgewater, 8 years from now, Teddy Bridgewater's gonna start 5 games for the, Falcons or something. I could see that.
Yeah, that would be funny. Or not funny, but that would be cool. But yeah, he's doing his thing for sure. He's for certainly doing
they're
his
just
thing.
defending.
Nick, who do we got next week as we look
let
forward?
me see. I think we got a pretty good one, right? And there's a couple like bangers coming up. I feel like.
Yeah. 13, I got it right here.
Oh, cool.
Heineke with a few rushing yards there. This guy does it all. We have the Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah, that is an awesome one.
That's one of the better games going into it that we've had this year. Like 1 week out.
For sure.
Like.
For how much would it take you to fly to Buffalo?
From here?
Uh-huh.
I don't know, probably like $200 probably. I feel like plane tickets are cheap, right? I don't know if that's cheap for everyone. I just feel like it probably feels like it should be more than that, but I think it's probably like $200. But it depends, I guess, what airline.
Okay,
but I doubt it's like $700 or something like that. It's not super far or anything.
Yeah, if we got a donut. Oh, there he goes. That's my man, Carter, baby.
Carter. That is your guy, huh? That is.
It's Carter's son.
Oh, okay. There we go.
The Bills are solid. Those are solid.
Oh, yeah,
teams.
no doubt.
They're, had a couple shaky games, but I think they're back on the straight and narrow as far as, what they're bringing to the table.
Yeah, for sure.
All
right.
right.
This dude's just a gamer.
We're getting a little bit of halftime here.
This dude's a gamer. Kingsley Keke, yeah, for the Pack. Had a bad helmet-to-helmet penalty called on him 2 weeks ago. Or last week, actually. But other than that, he's been pretty solid. And I think he's been thrust into a role that I don't think anyone expected, which is interesting. Not like he's a bad player, but I don't think anyone expects, Rashawn Gary to miss time and Zadarius Smith and Preston Smith all in the same year to be missing time. So, yeah, you throw Keke out there, let him do his thing.
Keke, do you want me? Are you high?
Solid for sure. All right.
Interesting.
Let's see, 2 timeouts here.
Has Zach Wilson been playing well for a rookie?
I
I don't know about that one.
Zach Wilson's been taking on the shins. Now he is in New York, so I can understand why. You're gonna definitely be under a lot of scrutiny.
But maybe he has. Maybe I've just. I know there are 3.
He has a bunch of picks. A bunch of picks. I think he was hurt.
Yeah.
Was why Flacco started.
He was hurt for a little bit there, for sure. He was hurt for a little bit. And then their backup got hurt.
A lot of picks, but a lot of guys have thrown a lot of picks. Favre threw a lot of picks.
Yeah, he'll probably be all right. McKissick.
Yeah. Manning threw a lot of picks early.
Fantasy points. Fantasy implications if I started him, but I don't know if I did in my fantasy league.
Oh, yeah, Mac Jones.
Yeah, Mac Jones.
That dude's the man. Yeah, that dude's the man. Touchdown, bang. Dude, we didn't need McKissick for anything other than the
My fantasy team.
yeah. Oh, I guess
I'm
we
not
needed
playing,
over
so it
two
doesn't
and a half
matter.
touchdowns for Washington. Okay, yeah, hell yeah. All right,
Okay.
yeah. So we'll take that.
It's all relevant and it all matters,
Look at
guys.
that, just the way we like it. Just the way we like it. Hmm. Oh, okay. Dude, he's yeah, okay. Fast dude.
Oh, they returned it for 2?
Bro. Bro. What is this game? Bro, so does that mean they're tied at 9?
Yeah.
What? That's so crazy, dude. That's so crazy. Fat man to the house, you're not lying. Okay. Okay. Twitch chat coming in here, too. I like this. I like this,
Okay, we're getting a little cross-planny with it,
yeah,
huh?
yeah. We got a little cross-platform, so yeah, we got the Twitch comments coming in, too. Says Fat Man to the house. I agree. See, what is this person's name? Dr. Toboggan's Magnum Condom. Got it. Yep. That's it. There we go. There we go. Fat man to the house. I do need to update scores. Thank you. 9-9. What a scoring. Like 9-9. Dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
Insane.
No field goals.
Truly.
Or no, like
Truly
not only
insane.
field goals.
There we go. We got the score updated. We're good. Oh man, Twitch and YouTube. You guys keep me honest. I like it. The
Score update.
yeah,
Need the score update.
the cross-platform comments is cool. It's like have like
Now keep it
different
fresh.
stuff going on. It's cool.
Ooh, look at that. That guy looked like he frickin' pulled a hammy when he kicked that one off the tee.
He's walking off a little. Oh yeah.
Ooh, I pulled it. I
Oh,
pulled
boy.
it. I felt it in my.
So who?
Which could be true.
That sucks. Oh, that's him running, trying to get back. Oh, he pulled it sprinting after the return on the extra point. Wow. Oh, wow.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
That's getting talked about tomorrow, I'm certain, on the Pat McAfee show.
Oh, it's for the brand, of course.
That was kind of wild.
Yeah, for sure. But I could say that after you fucking swing your leg hard and then.
And then go into like a dead freaking
Yeah.
sprint. Hell yeah, man. That's wild. All right, Russell Wilson going to go mouthpiece in or out. Make a decision. He's going to go with out. Oh, those jackets are kind of dope. The ones the Seahawks have on the sideline. And those hoodies are cool, too.
Mm.
Yeah, those are awesome. Some of the teams this year are pretty cool with like the design, and
Yeah.
then some of them are kind of like, Your colors just don't do it. They just
They're
don't do it
tacky, and I
any
hate
justice.
it.
For sure.
Hey, if you're watching us on Twitter, feel free to maybe drop a like. We would appreciate it so much. We're working our bones off over
There you
here.
go. Get the sympathy likes. Very smart.
Yeah, for
Very
sure.
smart.
Sympathy likes, bro.
Man. This is just when the game was flying by.
Yeah.
We're really taking our time here. But smart.
Leave
I mean,
it to
you can
the-
definitely get into scoring position here with that timeout. Kick a field goal. So,
For sure.
you know, get the fourth down here. You know. Fourth down conversion here.
Oh, look at Pete Carroll just. He's just like, oh, let me
See,
chuck,
this is interesting, though,
let me
because if
ball
you don't
chuck
get it, you know, they have a timeout as well, and they're like a pass outside of field goal range. Though we might have just saw the kicker not be able to kick, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder. Oh, thank you, Twitch chat.
Yeah, I guess it is okay if
good,
they don't
good
go
to
for
know.
it.
Some people in the future.
We appreciate your kindness.
Oh man.
Dr. Toboggans. All right, cool.
Smart.
Wonderful.
I just that was not the move there.
Yeah, I mean, I always err on the side, let's air this bad boy out and like let's go get
There
another
you
cutter. But you know, I guess not every team shares my philosophy of the game.
Yeah, they just I don't know. I don't think they're confident they were gonna get it, and that was one pass timeout, 3 points. That I think they didn't want to risk it, but we'll see. 16 seconds
For
left,
sure.
one timeout. I mean, this should just be run the clock out. You would think. But then again, that's what they want us to
Correct.
think. No. They'll take it as in the halftime. 9-9, man.
Yep.
Hey, so
Take it
far,
as a
what a
halftime.
game.
What a game. Hey, what have we been here for? We've been here for a game, you know?
Of course.
But, yeah, it's exciting shit, bro. Now our parlay
Yeah.
is looking good. Let's take a peek at what we got. Let's take a look. I think we're pretty close.
We got to be close on...
Gibson's rushing yards are
Okay.
like 4 away. We need 2 more touchdowns for the
2
Washington
more
football
sacks
team.
for the Washington football team, right? They don't have any sacks yet, do they?
Let's take a look. They do not.
Yeah. Receptions for McLaurin.
Hold on. He's still sitting at 2. Yep, he is. Man, that was a tough one. Okay. Guys, do you think this bet's gonna hit? Let us know. I want to hear your guys' opinion. If you think it's
do.
going to maybe
I do think
maybe
it's
hit or
gonna. I do. If you're asking, you know, one man's opinion,
I do
I'm feeling
too,
pretty good about
obviously.
it.
But also, if you're watching, you have to like this video right now. But anyway, so yeah, I think that bet is going to be a stellar one, and it probably will hit, and we'll probably give away a little money when it does hit. Just a thought. But
Big Mike
um,
not coaching on Thursday. COVID protocol down in Dallas, according to the insider update here at halftime that I'm seeing.
gotcha.
Interesting.
Nick, I'm
Yeah, man.
gonna skedaddle
Go for it.
out of this frame real quick.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
right back. All right.
Let me switch over to this other camera that I've got here, guys. Boom. What's up, everybody? Look at this little camera. This is a little halftime camera. Look at us. We're on vacation. We got the beautiful old Ferris wheel over here. Got some ocean water to this side. Look at us. Pull this. Let Jerry call the plays. Hey, man, if you're ever going to do it, I say, why not? Jerry, get down there and do his thing. Jerry, just be head coach for a day. Why not? Why not? Man, that is not a good spot for them. You know? No head coach there. Not a good spot for them. Who do they play, though, I wonder? Who do they play? Let's see. Cowboys. Oh, come on. It won't just let me do it. It's because I'm running the stream and everything. I'll look it up in a second. But anyway, yeah. New Orleans, thank you. Might not matter. New Orleans, Trevor Siemian, who I've heard his last name pronounced differently by some people, but Trevor Siemian, the Cowboys should be fine, but the way they've looked lately, who knows? Who knows? Alright, let's see. Let's go across the bottom here. Oklahoma losing all their commitments because their coach is leaving to go to USC. Sounds about right. That's usually how that works. Brian Kelly's deal at LSU is 10 years, over $100 million. What? $10 million a year to coach college football. When a lot of these schools, like 50 years ago, like had coaches who coached like multiple sports. I shouldn't say 50 years ago, like 70 or 80 years at this point. Like, look how far we've come. $100 million this dude's gonna make. Regardless, by the way, like if they fire you because you're not winning, that doesn't count as cause. So you just get to go. That's a crazy. You just like, if they're like, you're not winning enough, it was a 10-year contract, like, see ya. That's wild. Watch out, Urban Myers. Yes. Hey, you never know. Somebody might try to come get him. You know? Oklahoma? Would they try to come get him? Did they already name someone? It's possible. I don't know whether they did or didn't. Just thinking of jobs that are now open. Notre Dame? Oh! No, he can't now with the video, right? No, but I don't know. Brian Kelly's kind of a dick. Like, he's like always yelling at people and screaming and cursing and freaking out. Maybe. That would be nuts, dude. I don't know, though. I don't know that they can after he had that video. You know? Scott, you back? All right, so it's halftime. We're talking about a couple things that have popped up sporting news-wise. So, Urban Meyer in the chat, they're saying, watch out, Urban Meyer. What if Urban Meyer...
Visibly upset about not getting the
What if Urban Meyer goes to Notre Dame? Because Notre Dame's going to be open now.
What if Mike Tomlin
Brian Kelly. Mike Tomlin would never. Brian Kelly, though. Brian Kelly's going. So they said Brian Kelly's contract's going to be 10 years, over $100 million.
Hire Rudy.
Hire Rudy. Dude, that's a wild one because I think they hired Brian Kelly from, like, Cincinnati. I wonder if they'd go... Or did... Hold on. I'm, like, talking about this, but I think Bobby told me. Interesting. $100 million, dude.
What they give 100
$100 million
million to?
for
Oh,
Brian Kelly to go to LSU.
damn.
That's nuts, dude. But
That's
then Luke
insane.
Fickell is the favorite that they say now for Notre Dame. He's the guy at Cincinnati, which I think, if I'm remembering this correctly, is wild because I think, if I'm remembering it correctly, the whole reason Brian Kelly was at Notre Dame was because they hired him from Cincinnati. Can you imagine? Two of your coaches in like 15
Dang.
years got hired away from your school by the same other school. You're like just a JV program at that point for them, is how you'd feel as an athletic department.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna be able to compete with Notre Dame. That's the thing. Is like what can Cincinnati offer Luke Fickell compared to what Notre Dame can offer him? Like, you know. And then the thing
Yeah.
is like
That's the game you
Does
get
Urban Meyer
into,
leave the Jaguars to try to take one of these jobs, like Oklahoma or Notre Dame or something? Like, but I don't know that, like, Notre Dame can't hire him. Like, they're like a Catholic school and like all that stuff. Like, you can't hire him after the video of him came out. Probably, right? Like, I mean, you could, but like,
He would be like, yeah,
he's
he said he was sorry.
different now.
He's a changed man.
He's totally different. Yeah, I wonder. I wonder.
Hire Rudy, he says. You think Rudy would take the job?
Call him to find out what his number is, but I think there's probably a number you could get him. Dude, over $10 million a year to coach college football is wild. That's like that actually
10-year
exists.
deal?
10 years, over $100 million. So what's crazy is now that's going to be the new contract. Is going to be 10 years because they all set like the pinnacle, you know, and then they all try to beat it. So like now that's just going to be the new thing. When you get hired for a college football job, it's going to be a 10-year contract, but it's probably going to have like weird buyouts. So it's probably more like a, you know, it's probably got some odd like buyout times, but like regardless, in college football, like if you get fired because you don't win, that's not with cause. So like you still get paid by that school. They just pay your buyout and then you leave. It's like literally what happens with a lot of these guys is they get paid, like they're getting paid by the school that fired them and then the new school that hired them at the same time, or they get fired somewhere but they get like a $4 million check on their way out the door. And then they get hired somewhere else like 2 months later.
Yeah. And all these kids can do is just make money off their name, you know?
It only took up to this point for a kid to be able to have a YouTube channel. You know? But man, that's wild, right?
Yeah, it is. Damn.
$100 million to coach college football, man. Insane. I mean, good for him, first of all. Like, that's go get your money. That's awesome. The people that are paying you that, like, I don't know, you know, it feels like that's tuition's probably going up at LSU, but, you know the
yeah. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah, that's probably the reality of it. But I do think, yeah, I mean, I think, you know, if you're looking at it reasonably, I think, I don't know, man, like that's, you know, good for him, like get paid. Because a lot of that, like boosters, you know, that's the thing is like colleges are so weird in that way where it's like, you know, the school might only be paying, you know, $500,000 a year out of that 10. A lot of times, you know, that's what the way it works in basketball a lot is like a lot of times it's not like an NFL team where like they just pay the coach. Like you just paid like the owner of the team, like they just pay you. It's not like a salary cap. That's why John Gruden had like $100 million contract or whatever. My understanding is it's just like the owner just looks at what can this team afford to pay the coach? What do I want to pay the coach? And they do it. In college, it's weird because it's like you can have boosters donate to the athletic department and, you know, be like, hey, I'm going to donate to the football program. And, you know, if all of a sudden some guy donates the money, Like, you can use that to pay one of these coaches. Like, all that athletic director has to really do, and like the booster people have to really do, is go get all the rich LSU donors and be like, hey,
Yeah.
for us to be able to get Brian Kelly, we got to do this. This is the number we need over this period of time. Like, what can we do? And they're just calling up the rich people and they make it happen, man. They get it packaged and that's that, you know? Oh, dude, he's saying now he's hearing it could be as high as $15 million a year for Brian Kelly.
Wow.
Dude, can you imagine when Brian...
Is he worth it?
Can you imagine... I don't know. I don't know how you make that back.
Huh.
Like, just because you win a national championship, like, they got to be thinking, like, you're going to win multiple national championships to be worth $15 million every year. That's wild. That's, like, wild.
Did we see it happen?
I don't know, man. I mean, he's never won one. He was in one and got blown out.
Oh.
And you're going to go to the same conference as Alabama. Which I don't know that's like, you know, given my... But Notre Dame is so hard to win at because you have to go undefeated to ever get into... You know, you can't really be a one-loss Notre Dame team a lot of times. So,
Fair enough. So there's arguments on both sides for why he will be great and why he's going to be terrible.
For sure. I mean, that's wild, though. Just $15 million is wild. It's also wild when you consider, like, what are the NFL coaches making? A lot of them aren't making $15 million a year. Like, it's just not how that is, you know? Like, very interesting. But nonetheless, man, that's this is that time of year, though. You start, and like I said, I'm curious to see how it shakes out into the NFL ranks, because, dude, I tell you what, like, a lot of these NFL, like, coaches, when you start, like, hearing about them and their backgrounds and stuff, man, they're all college guys. You know, they're all... The Packers offensive coordinator was just talking the other day, like, he was at Syracuse, like, a few years back. And, you know, or whatever, back in the day, I shouldn't say a few years back, but, like, back in the day, he was at Syracuse, and, you know, he was the offensive coordinator there, and that was back the first time he ever heard of Aaron Donald, because they're both in the ACC, because Aaron Donald went to Pitt, and... But it's like all these guys come from like that, like, you know, and it is very possible that the college shakeout now is going to push some guys into the NFL that we're going to hear about 3, 4, 5 years from now, you know, as like serious play callers or whatever. And it's going to be like, oh yeah, remember when Brian Kelly got the LSU job? Well, this guy that was at, you know, was with him at Notre Dame, ended up going to the wherever, and now he's the head coach of the Titan. Like, that's how this goes.
It is, when you break it down, it is very simple with, like, you know, how it goes. But, you know, some people don't see it. But it is a crazy thing. I will say that, Nicholas. Speaking of crazy things, wouldn't it be crazy if Russell Wilson could throw a football over the Space Needle?
I wish he could.
Well, if you envisioned that, like I envisioned it, check on over to FancastTV.store, because you are going to want to check out our Seattle Seahawks merch for Russell Wilson, because it's phenomenal. It captures his mentality and the mentality of so many Seahawks fans. It's a beautiful thing. Check it out. Once again, that is FancastTV.store. And while we are doing a little bit of plug-in here, why don't we just go ahead and like, subscribe, follow, all those great things. Appreciate you. Cheers. Jeez.
Cheers, cheese.
Cheers, cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, guys. If you saw what beer this was, you would be like, oh my god, this guy, he's a phony. He's a phony. They sell these new apple juices in cans. Pretty awesome. But Nick's gone. Ooh, nice little background there by Nikolai. Nice little background. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see what we got going on around the league. Okay. So we got Kadarius Toney trending because of him getting into a fight, being suspended 2 games. Oh, he only got fined. Okay. Yeah, I guess they're comparing some on the field activities and the punishments. Is it a little different? Joey Burrows is trending. What's he trending about? Highest rated QB in Week 12. Joe Burrows 91.9. Big win over the Steelers respect you from the fact that Joey Burrow wears this amazing black-owned bomber jacket. This post-game press conference. Nice. Cool. Hey. Go for Joey. But DK Metcalf not having any having a target or carry in the first half.
There we
That's
go.
problematic a little bit. A little problematic for DK Metcalf not getting any targets that first half there. Nicholas.
No doubt. Yeah, not ideal for the situation that we are in.
Yep.
With that second bet.
At least we got a nice close game.
No
here.
doubt.
And Nick, are you witnessing kickoff here? Or
No, I am not actually. I am. That punt is about to happen. Yep. Okay. Oh man, yeah, they snapped it. They punted it. All right.
All right. So what?
I'm at fumble, but I think he fell on it. I'm at 13:26.
I was way behind.
Oh, are you really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but you can catch back up though, right? That's how yours is. Like you can go back.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, so I'm at. Looks like maybe they're about to go to a commercial here. Man, he dropped it. A lot of drop punts lately. I wonder if punters
I think we're about even.
are just getting so much better that I feel like you see like a good amount of drop punts. You have to figure as everybody else gets bigger, stronger, faster. Why would punters not be able to kick the ball higher, like with weird angles and stuff? Like why would like all the guys that are playing like on special teams are faster coming down the field at you? Like you would think naturally it would start to become a more difficult position. There's more like analytics nowadays. Like there's more ways you can be like, oh,
punters camps, where you learn different things. Like,
yeah, no doubt. And like it just seems like a viable option for people nowadays. Like they can do it really well. Like they know at a young age, like, oh, I'm gonna be a punter. Like I'm gonna get like elite at this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because I do feel like you see a fair amount of drops and a fair amount of like. I feel like this. I would not be shocked to find out this is the most like punts down inside the 20 in an NFL season ever. By the time this year is done, like I feel like these punters.
That'd be an interesting stat.
I feel like these punters are damn good nowadays, and like they very well could be setting records.
Setting records. And laughing all the way to the bank, you know what I mean?
For the brand, for sure. Dude, Dr. Toboggan, what up?
Is he still even in there? Maybe.
I think so. I think so. But yeah, man. Dude, I'm excited. We're gonna you're gonna be about to game a little later.
Because I got the golden ticket.
We're about to game a little. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we about the game, bro. Got to get ready for the game.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Hopefully this game picks up in anticipation and scoring, obviously, because we got a couple things that need to happen.
Yeah, gonna need it.
And wouldn't it be fun to play games while you're a little richer because of our parlays?
Dude, I'd love to. It's my favorite thing to do. No doubt.
Terry.
Interesting. Yeah, man. I mean, this is what we need. God, he is fast. That's okay. We are in an interesting spot though, because if you're right and the Russell Wilson pass TDs was actually 1.5, then we're in a very interesting spot.
It's 2+ TDs.
Oh, it's 2+.
Yeah, so I think he's got to have 2 or more. I believe.
Okay.
I could be very wrong in saying that, but I believe.
There we go. There we go. Washington football team. Let's get a touchdown here.
Yeah, we do need the touchdown badly.
Yeah, for sure. Scott Turner, Washington's offensive play caller. He likes to be up in the box. Okay. Interesting. I always like to see the difference there between the guys that like to be in the box and be on the field. I feel like if you gave me the opportunity, I'd probably want to be up in the box.
Yeah,
I feel like why would you not take that advantage if you could?
Exactly.
Yeah, like why it just feels like, especially if you trust your quarterback. He's already down there. He sees what's going on down there. Like,
yeah.
Be the eye in the sky. Figure out a good way to be like the eye in the sky. I think that's awesome.
Nice little first down to Carter. I will say this Washington football team does just seem like efficient. With Taylor Heineke, he's just like, making the right plays.
Yeah, for sure. They kind of just take what they can get. I feel like he forced that one early and threw the pick, but outside of that, been solid. I mean, 18 first downs to Seattle's 4. It's no joke.
No joke.
It's no joke.
Oh.
Here we go. Okay. What are we looking at here? Ooh. You weren't lying.
I wasn't what, Nick?
Oh, he wasn't lying. Oh, okay. It was the lion mug guy. Very cool. Very neat. It's pretty youthful and trendy, I would say.
Very neato.
Complete.
All right. Terry at the top of the screen there, it looks like.
Yep.
Now looking at him. Carter, though. Ooh, he's finding Carter. He's liking him. I wouldn't be surprised if Carter ended up with more than 80 yards the rest of the game.
Yeah, he does seem to be finding him, just
finding him.
Seems like he just gets to a spot, where he's supposed to be at and bang.
For sure. Hey, bang, bang, bang.
All right. Yeah, this guy. Fans are fired up. All right. Washington football team at 30, right around the 31 going in, though. Right around that Seattle 31. All right. Yeah. 1st and 10. Shotgun, they're going to pass. Okay.
That's good.
Oh, nice. Nice route over the middle there to that running back.
And Tony Gibson, I believe.
That is Gibson. Yeah. I believe so.
So that's like the thing. Like watching this game, Nick. When someone who was watching the stream earlier, I think it was Asian Persuasion, asked like, what kind of needs does the Washington football team need? It's like you see the running back play in McKissick and Gibson, it's solid. Wide receiver plays solid. The quarterback plays great. It's just like I haven't seen too many lapses in the offensive line.
There we go.
Gibson gets over the rushing yards that we needed him to get to.
Yeah, you got Chase Young. That. I mean, maybe it is defensive heavy. Maybe that would be the move. Is your front seven's already good? So now, go get a corner. Yeah. A safety. Like, go get some. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's like the offense is good enough if our defense was elite like it was last year.
Yeah, but also it's like only putting up 9 points, So it's like, it's just not. I guess it's not sustainable, or you're not able to finish off drives. True. What's going on there? But as we can try to find Scary
that's a nice little
Terry.
blitz package. Hey, but he just gets out of there. I mean, live to fight another down, right? Second and goal, no big deal. Like, that's a good, he didn't force it. Like, man.
For sure.
Interesting. 20% leads NFL DBs this season. 20% blitz rate from a... So that means... That's 1 out of every 5.
Damn.
So that 1 out of every 5 plays? Or is that 1 out of every 5 times they blitz, he's in the blitz? Wow. Wow. McKissick. Didn't he score the last one too?
Yeah.
Have a night, young fella. Good job.
I know. I got him on my fantasy team in the other league.
So now, things are interesting. Again. Home dogs, man. We've been one to bet on. We've been one to bet a home dog. And look at that.
People loving it right now on Twitter.
On Skins Twitter, as we found out.
When the Washington football. I mean, it depends on what you look for. But if you just look up football team, it's there.
All right, got to go for 2 here. Gotta go for 2. All right, looks like a little bunch set.
Is their kicker? Is their kicker out? Is that why they're?
No, because this will be
Gibson again.
Oh yeah, you're
Gibson?
right.
Gibson. Looks like their kicker's injured.
You're right. Why would you go for 2 if you? Interesting. Well, all right. Boom.
8. Okay.
17-9. A weird scoring game. But I mean, at the same time,
Real.
I mean, this was a close game. I saw some sports books had it like +1 this afternoon. Like a 1-point spread.
Yeah.
I mean, this was. I guess they always thought this was going to be a close game. And honestly, right now, a Russell Wilson, Tyler Lockett touchdown will make...
Ooh. That's
will give us a very interesting situation, won't it? Because then we're covered for a lot of our bets. If the Seahawks could get that situation right now, then I haven't changed it on our little on our thing there, but that should clear up the first 2. And it will force Washington to have to score, hopefully, another touchdown, which could end up winning a bunch of the other ones. I'm actually, as the game gets a little later, getting a little more worried about the sacks now. We do need this. We need a Washington sack, especially on now passing downs are coming. Like, you can imagine they're going to be passing, the longer this game goes. They're going to have to. And Russell Wilson doesn't really want to run the ball ever anyway, is my understanding. This is what people say. He's not a big fan of running the ball. In his offense. So. And look, it's a good thing. I don't hate that the guy's like, let me handle more of the offense. But it's like, if you choose to, and your team has 9 points...
You better do the damn thing.
I mean, who are we supposed to look at and say, who is responsible for the 9 points?
Yeah.
And I guess if you've,
And for 1,347 yards, 1 TD.
No, definitely
not terrible. But could it be better? I think so. And I think that's the point we're trying to make.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt about it, man. All right, showing some cool little... All right, what do we got here on the broadcast? That the Martin Luther King statue. Very cool. Very
Very
dope.
nice,
I mean,
very nice.
it is kind of awesome to think, like, I know it's, like, not exactly, it's not like a downtown Washington, D.C., but, like, it's cool that the nation's capital, like, has some teams. It's pretty awesome. It's
For
pretty
sure.
awesome. Like, the fact that they have a
For
team is
sure.
really cool.
National football team.
You know, because I think the population of Washington, D.C. is, like, nothing. Obviously, it swells with all the political stuff, and a lot of people have, like, 2 homes that live there or whatever, but, you know, overall, like, it's not a
Yeah.
very big city, but I think is my understanding. But an awesome
Historic.
city.
Historic is all
I
that
shouldn't
counts.
say that. I could be wrong, actually. I'm curious. I wonder what... No, I don't think it's that big. Let's see.
Ooh. Okay. What do we got here? Points. But it does look like it's their defense that
That's the situation.
is putting them on the struggle bus there a little bit next.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. So, I mean, maybe that's the move then. You know, you had a very good front seven last year. Oh, yeah, under 700,000.
Yep.
So, not tiny, but not...
Yeah.
Yeah. Larger than the population of all of Wyoming, though. That's interesting.
Very, very peculiar. What are we looking at?
Up DC population. Like the fact they have a
Oh.
franchise. Look at that little gain right there. 7 or 8.
Yeah, that is a pretty small market team.
Yeah, it's not huge, but they've been there forever, I imagine. It's
For sure. Since the beginning of the United States of America, I believe.
true. That's
Is it true, though?
um
Or did they move thereafter?
well, the capital being in Virginia was because Thomas Jefferson was from Virginia and he basically negotiated that.
Yes, for sure. That is true.
But
Factual.
yeah, oh shit, that was almost
All
an
right, DK
interception.
Metcalf.
But it was not.
Hmm. Okay, 4th and 3. Ay, ay, ay. Me oh
Yikes.
my. All right, so Russell, you did nothing.
Yeah, we couldn't get this.
Russ
And we
was
couldn't get the
walked.
sack. Russ is washed. That's gonna be your new that's that's gonna be your hot take this offseason.
Now that's my hot take right now. I just tweeted it out on our Monday Evening Football
Russ
Twitter
is
account.
washed. He might be.
He might be, but ooh. Oh.
He's gotta leave. I mean, that's the best way to find out what
Yeah,
exactly
for sure.
this is, you know.
Ooh, DK Metcalf maybe getting a little frustrated because, okay, a
He's
little bump and drive on
not
the
even
sideline
getting
there.
targeted.
Up in this house.
Definitely
Not up
not. Well, this is this now you find yourself in an interesting position because if you're the football team, you come down here and score now. Seattle's struggling to move the ball. You could very well win the game right here. Come down and get another touchdown, you know,
Yeah.
and really put them in passing situations where you could get your 2 sacks. That parlay could be looking lively.
Ooh, for sure. Yeah, that's when I want to see Russell Wilson get sacked like
Yeah,
2
for sure.
times at least.
Just sack them up. Sack 'em up.
Sack him up, sack him up, sack him up.
Yeah, dude, I think this has been a decent game for this far. I think that Bills-Patriots game is going to be great. I think that's like a phenomenal game. The Bills-Patriots, what's that, week 13? Like, right now, the way they're both playing and stuff, I mean, that's going to be an awesome game.
Yeah, that's going to be we'll see. Seemingly 2 teams that are trending in the right direction, battling it out. Now, if history repeats itself, the Patriots will have the better of the Bills, But, maybe history doesn't repeat itself today or
recent history
next week. And Patriots, boom.
I mean, recent history. Bills been taking it to them.
Yeah, Bills have been
last
dominating.
Couple of years,
So, Yeah, for sure.
Man, Heineke, look at him just razzle dazzle.
Yeah, elusive. He makes smart plays.
Yeah, no doubt.
Doesn't look flustered.
No doubt. Yeah, he
How old?
He's been doing it a while.
Sure looks like it. He does look like a veteran. 28 years old.
Yeah, so not that long. 6 years, probably 7.
Started with the Vikings 2015 to 2017. Then was with the Patriots in 2017, then the Texans, then the Panthers in 2018, and then the St. Louis Battlehawks in 2020. And then with the football team.
XFL, dude. Let's go. Freaking Battlehawks, dude. That's a name. Washington Battlehawks? What are we even thinking?
No,
yeah, but they could take that name. XFL's toast, right?
Oh, yeah.
So why don't they just be the...
They could steal that name like they stole the Native Americans' land.
It's true. It's true.
What?
I don't know that the Washington football team stole their land, but yeah, I think the...
You did. And then they stole their identity.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
All right, you can laugh through your job. Maybe. There was a whole controversy about it. They had to go back to just being a football team for a little while.
Damn.
Gary Terry.
He's got F6, right?
He's getting close. 4 right now. Refresh here, make sure it's not 5.
That could have been 5.
That one's going to be 5.
Hell yeah.
Maybe?
Hell yeah. So, one more for him.
Nope, that's 4 for him.
God damn.
Yeah, I think, really far behind, actually. Or not really far, like a minute or 2.
All right, punt time it is.
Yes, it is. Ugh. All right, 17-9. Man, I would have liked to see Washington get another touchdown there because that would have got our 3 touchdowns. What is it that we need? Huh? What is it? Oh, 2.5 TDs. Yep.
Yep.
2+ sacks. Here we go. We're going to go get a couple sacks. Ooh.
No targets. Damn, dude.
Yeah, for DK, unfortunate.
I haven't even thrown it at him one time.
That's all right. They'll throw it to him one time for 23 yards at least.
Yeah. Or Russell Wilson drop it back, trying to throw it to him. Ooh, he's about to get open. I'm just waiting. Sack.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's probably going to happen at least 2 times before he finally gets it to him,
All right, let me hold the ball an extra second here. Let's see if DK can shake him. Ooh. I want to get him a target. Oh, no. And I'm down.
Another sack. And then it's like, okay, I'm looking for DK. Nope, Tyler Lockett touchdown.
Oh, yeah, fake him out. Now I'm going to get it to him. Psych, no look pass. Maybe even.
And then we come back to it.
Great hand movement. This guy gets it. It's really all about eyes forward. Keep that ball nice and high. I'm just, if I was dropping back, it wouldn't be moving as much. I'm stimulating, and then you just freaking.
Thomas Tuggy.
Yeah. Tommy's Tuggy. That's all it is. Hey, and at the end of the day, I learned about a guy. Oh wow, Oh wow! I learned about a guy. Is that place called Tommy's Chuggies? I found. I'm really just learning it from Russell Wilson. He was going out there when he was hurt with the pins and doing simulated games like this is baseball.
Yep.
He was using a simulated ball, simulated players. Every
Yeah,
aspect
he had the VR Oculus on.
was completely in his imagination. But he was coming out there. Hey, we're gonna do some of this. Freaking run that up down. Let's go. Hey, you helmet, helmet. The whole deal, saying it. Some of the wildest shit I've ever seen. Like, why are you doing that? You doing that for you? Because that's a guy who likes to do stuff for him. I'm sorry, I'm just saying it.
For him. Him himself.
He's kind of always been, it feels like that way. Sure, a great guy. Especially if you're holding the camera. Sure, he's real kind. Really great. But, like, why are you out there doing that before the game? You know the cameras are out there. Going out there, simulated game. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think he talked to anyone before going out and do that?
His publicist and his agent. They were like, the cameras will be on you. Just go out there and
make sure they got the cameras, on the field 45 minutes.
That's what it feels like,
time.
But let's see. We need him to do something here. So he's gonna not throw the ball to DK Metcalf again. Phenomenal. I do wonder what that the guys on that other broadcast, just with their expertise, would be saying in regard about this zero targets thing. I'm sure they have like some insight. I'm sure like a quarterback will either be like, "Oh no, you're super aware of it," like he throws him one there, but like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're like, it's the last thing that you don't even realize it until. Like if the guy's not saying anything to you, like.
They're Kyle Fuller?
So maybe they have a good second. I don't know why their defense dropped. It did say their defense has been playing better the last 4 weeks, but still they started off so bad. Like best case scenario, they probably finished middle of the pack this year.
Yeah. Whoa. Had I known that, we're not taking his long. We just need a one-time for the one-time top.
Oh, maybe.
Here we go.
Maybe. I thought that was maybe him. It was Lockett, though. Dude, they cannot get anything going. 4th and 4 now. Punt again.
Nope.
And every time you punt it, I feel like you're just giving them a chance to end the game. Cause at this point,
sure. They're just gonna keep
not going to
it,
like if they score again, you're not. I don't know that they got 2 touchdowns in them.
Yeah.
I think for the parlay, like I really do think that's like the best. But I really think like Seattle probably has 1 more touchdown in them. I mean, they're not doing anything.
Yeah, for sure.
When they have the ball. And Washington's just moving it so easily. It just feels like
easily.
Oh, next and Monday.
Yeah, Washington has been moving the ball very, very well. Yeah, next week, bro. Fucking Mac Jones.
Damn, Macaroni Jones, dude. That guy's the man. He's freaking good.
Yeah. Yeah, he is pretty solid.
Little bit of like a sketchy dirt ball when he tried to rip that one guy's leg off a few weeks ago. So...
Watch out for that.
But considering we had to do an entire game where we had to not talk about like what a piece of garbage Ben Roethlisberger is, like I mean we did to some degree, but like we
to some degree,
you still got to say like that's a pretty decent pass when he throws it, like and he's terrible. It's like Mac Jones. It's like, yeah, does he seem like a bit of a dirt ball potentially? I mean, who knows? Tried to break a guy's leg, it looked like, but maybe not. Maybe he's fine. Either way, though, it does feel like they got their guy, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, man. diving forward. But no. Some of these running backs do a good job staying low, and they'll like dive ahead like that. Like you see that a lot. And Aaron Jones does a very good job of that, but you see that other places.
Yeah, there's a couple of running backs in the league that just they don't get tackled for negative yards.
No, they just kind of
Just
stay
find a way to do it.
underneath everything if they can, and just kind of bounce out, and like they're willing to just sort of dive forward, like underneath like the line if they have to. It's very interesting.
Oh, did he get it? Whoa, that's a terrible spot, ma'am. Maybe?
How is that the spot?
Yeah. I mean, it seems like at least should be a yard up. Maybe short of the first, but... I mean, maybe she had a good angle, something we didn't see.
Show us the replay, NFL, that you just happen to not. Interesting.
Gotta scrutinize your refs.
All right, got a punt here for sure. Just turn that field position.
Nothing more exciting than a couple of 3-and-outs, you know.
Yeah, this has not been a great game for the viewing audience. I mean, I've had fun, but this is one of those games if you were at home watching it and you were just normal night, just had the TV on, sure. You're not watching that, you're not watching ESPN2, you're not watching, you're just I'm gonna throw it on. You walked away already. It's just not worth it.
You're hardcore into the TikToks now. You're scrolling.
No, you're not really paying attention anymore. At this point, you check the score maybe on Twitter after the game, but
for sure.
Yeah, I think for these guys, it just is what it is. I just think offensively, for whatever reason, they cannot get anything going. And I don't know that that's going to get... All right, looks like 2 tight ends. Yeah. Let's try to get the run game going, maybe. See if that doesn't open something up, but... Yeah. I don't think anyone thought you were passing there with the 2 tight ends and the... I just think how often do you really see Russell Wilson go under the center, drop back, not and it's not play action and throw. You know? I think that is the one thing about that pro style offense that is so interesting, It's you really have to be able to, just for the sheer disguise of it.
Yeah.
That was why that West Coast offense I feel works so well partially. It's because you don't really know if it's going to be a run or a pass. Because he's under center.
Yeah.
And if it's a pass, it's going to come out so quick. There's no play action. I mean there is, but
Yeah, for sure.
They just don't really run the ball well, I guess, maybe is part of it too. Yeah.
The Seahawks, for sure. Yeah, they haven't had a solid running back since fucking Sean Alexander, bro.
There might be a guy from Oakland who disagrees with you, but that's about it. Sack! Sack!
Yeah, that's...
Sack, bro. That's one. That's one, and they're going to need a touchdown still. That is one. Baby.
Karen Curl. Curling in there for a nice little sack, baby.
That was a big one right there.
Nice.
So another football team touchdown here is perfect.
Yeah.
Because you need the third touchdown from them. So they got to score another touchdown.
Yep.
And that'll help a lot. That'll really help everything, actually. Not just the bets. That it'll help with some of these other ones. They're going to have to start airing it out. Heavy. and forcing it a little bit, which is, opportunities for sacks and for that Lockett TD. But damn, man, so far nothing for them. Like nothing. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. One touchdown and then a 2-point conversion
for sure.
or field goal
Dude,
conversion ran back.
Nuts.
All
right, I'll be right back.
A little wild. All right, brother man. I will try to do my best to keep the people entertained. How are we doing, everybody? Guys, college football. I don't even know because I don't even care about college football because I'm an NFL guy through and through. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's take a look here. Bing bong. All right, take a look through the Twitter sphere, see what's going on, see who's commenting on about the game. Not ready to say Russ is done, but man, is he looking bad. Big facts. He ain't cooking. A lot of people. A lot of people are not happy with Russ's performance. Tua is Mac Jones with a bad offensive line and a horrible run game. Ooh, interesting. Seeing stuff from around the league. Beautiful. So yeah. So I guess the moral of the story, a lot of people realizing Russell is not cooking. Interesting. Very interesting. Very peculiar. Very. A lot of people are taking notice that Russell may not be doing
he might be,
cooking.
He might be washed, as some have said. Have maybe claimed.
Some other people said he ain't cooking. Not ready to say Russ is done, but man, he's looking real bad.
I mean,
it's all part of his master plan.
He is not looking great. This is what will probably happen, right? We've seen this narrative play out before. His time is kind of run out in Seattle. They need to go their separate ways. He'll post some Instagram posts about how much Seattle means to him and he loves them. He'll sign with someone else, or he'll get traded or whatever, right? He'll get traded to somebody else.
Yep.
Very possibly on draft day. And honestly, then the question becomes, he leaves, and then really it'll be like, all right, if you're the man, the change of scenery will probably help. If you're a bit of a phony, you struggle at the next place, It's really how it goes. Like, damn, dude, their defense is still kind of flying around nowadays.
Mm-hmm. A little menacing, for sure.
Wow, we got him, Heineke. But yeah, I think that's the reality of it. Maybe. Like, he'll go somewhere else. But if Seattle might not have been the issue, is what we'll come to find out. Because, I mean, you also have to wonder, like, not a great run game. Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. Like, I don't know. We'll just see, I guess.
Nice little. Ooh, did he get the first?
It wouldn't be New Orleans. I don't know why I said that. Jameis is going to be fine. I don't know why I was saying that earlier. Now that I think about it.
He should be all right.
I think Denver, to me, feels like the one.
Yeah. It's, I thought the Chicago Bears.
Oh, yeah, that could have been a good one, too. I guess Denver kind of sucks, though. Like, they don't have any weapons. Jerry Jeudy, I guess, actually. And Melvin,
he would be the
Melvin
only one.
Gordon
is hurt,
decent.
Yeah. And then you plug in Russ. It's a solid little squad, you know.
Giants, if they could get a receiver.
Yeah, if I could.
as well.
Yeah, that
Like
makes
if
sense.
Daniel Jones, they were like, ah, nah, we're good. Keep Saquon and beef up the offensive line and get a receipt. Like I maybe, but there feels like a lot of work to do too.
Does maybe he go out and get or go out to the Jets and just revitalizes their team and takes a huge
They end
challenge
up
like
having to
that?
trade Zach Wilson after his rookie
Yeah.
season. That would be phenomenal. That would be some wild shit. See if Heineken can get this freaking first down here. Oh yeah. Oh no. Wow. All right. Keeping them in the game. No
Staying
doubt.
alive, staying alive. Staying alive,
Where?
staying
I
alive.
mean, would you go for it? I would probably go for it.
Yeah.
They just like had that emotional high. They got that stuff there. They haven't been able to show they can do anything. You know. I don't think Russ is.
Ooh,
Oh
are they
yeah. All
going
right.
for
Here
it?
we go. They are gonna go for it.
And here we go.
Yep. 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 Is that
Nice.
and that's Gibson's yards, right? Yeah, so the yards are good there.
Antonio
Sick.
Gibson, yeah. Yeah.
I
Yep,
could
he's
I could definitely see
definitely
the
surpassed
Pete
his
Carroll
yardage that
argument.
we needed.
I could definitely see it. I think that's
Yeah,
well, and then that would
for
be the
sure.
question though.
You mean good
Would
old
he?
dumb
He's
shoe and Pete,
torturing
how
that
dare
guy.
you?
That's what's. That's how Scott. See, that's the truth. Old Pete. That is a good point though, because I do wonder if they brought in like, if they brought in like a different head coach, if Russell would be like, oh, this is awesome. Like I like this guy. Like offense.
Yeah,
I don't
for
even know
sure.
who you'd get, but like an offensive minded person, right? Like Josh McDaniels. Go get him from the Patriots, or like go
Eric,
get
the
him.
enemy,
Oh, Byron
Byron
Leftwich, yeah. Like,
Leftwich.
would he be down with that? That'd be kind of awesome. Oh, they call it
Yeah,
back with
for
the
sure.
hold. Brutal.
Uh,
Was it a hold? I was looking at the. Must have.
I
Brutal.
don't know. I was just realized it
That
too,
sucks.
to be honest with you.
But sometimes when you break one of those off, scooting around the outside there, it's sometimes.
Speaking of scootering, I
Oh
was
yeah,
doing
that's what
some
I
scootering
saw,
over the
man.
weekend, bro.
Scoot.
Pretty
How was
gnarly.
that? How was it? You felt like back in your youth?
Nah, I was just trying to get home.
Scooters
and not
are,
get cold.
I like a nice scooter. People underestimate how quick you can get moving. Like,
For sure.
yeah, you can get going. You can get somewhere in a hurry. If it's cold out, you don't need a whole bike. You don't need to
Yeah, you do a couple
grab a
bunny
scooter.
hops, a couple ankle breakers, as I like to call them, and then
Get rolling.
get on your way.
You know, yeah, I do like a little scooter action from time to time, dude. We're thinking about like moving like at some point in the spring, and dude, I'm like looking forward to like
Mm-hmm.
get like a little bit of
Golf cart.
like a neighborhood with like a nice amount of like room, like you
Oh,
can
for
get out
sure.
there, you
Yeah, I
can
know what you mean.
scoot, why not? Why not?
Yeah. Maybe throw the pigskin
No
around
doubt.
on a Sunday while you're
Put a
tailgating
little
your
hoop out in the
driveway type
driveway. You
thing.
always, that goes. See, I think I would want to do the backyard hoop personally, like on the patio type situation. Like, but
Mm.
that's a hard
That's not bad
sell. I
vibe
feel
either.
like, to be honest.
I guess it depends on like how like your home would
Yes,
be
for
set
sure.
up.
I feel like that could end up being a hard sell, depending on. Maybe not though. Kids would use it, right? Like stuff like that. Like you could sell that.
Yeah, for sure.
I could sell that as a reason to do it.
Yeah.
It's not like we're gonna have some sort of like, yeah, you're not gonna have like a sexy, like backyard. We got like a bunch of like elementary school age
Yeah.
children running around. It's like You know, it's probably not gonna be the vibe. So maybe throw the hoop
Yeah,
back there. I
for
think that'd
sure.
be dope.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that would be awesome. It would be. Wow, look at that. Punt, 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 punt. Last 5
Nothing but
drives.
punts, dude. Hmm.
Maybe we get a little tutty. Doubt it.
Here we
Empty
go. Let's
back.
let
Love to
that.
see it. Are
I
you
am.
uh
Yeah. Yeah.
are
He
you
just
back
snapped
from the
it.
commercial break?
Oh wow.
Oh, beautiful.
They're bearing down on him. That could have been that second sack
Good
right
luck.
there.
Yeah, they are. They sure are. We got to get him one more time and have him throw a bomb, and then he can be done for the night. Oh, he's got to throw
No, I
two more
think didn't we
touchdowns,
say it's only
actually.
one though? It's like 2+. It's just like
Oh,
wrong on
it's
there.
two. Yeah, I think so.
So
I think so. It's
that
two
would be
plus.
solid. Just the one to lock. It's all we need. Oh! Oh wow. Oh wow. I'll just do it myself. I'll
I
I'll
don't
so
like to
not
run.
dude. I'll just do it myself. Look at him. Maybe he's the man. It's interesting though that Twitter is
Mm-hmm.
kinda at like also thinking maybe he's some of these struggles are kinda on him, I guess would be the way to word it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's see what he goes with here. Oh wow. Oh, he wants to go deep. Who is it? Metcalf? Oh yeah. I mean,
Oof.
it's feel that
He's starting to go
he
toward him a
is.
little bit, so I like it. It's just a
He
matter of
is.
time now.
Well, and it kind of
Matter of
makes you wonder,
time.
like, is that why those two deep passes to Lockett in the first half were available? Is because they're having to expend so much energy taking away DK Metcalf? Like, are you telling me that the reason DK Metcalf has no targets today is because it's just
Yeah.
losing man coverage all day long? Like, I doubt it. I imagine their
Yeah,
game
I
plan, I
highly
guess,
doubt
is
that.
for it, which seems to work. Maybe that is the game plan against them. You know, they're losing yards there against Seattle. Maybe the game plan is take away DK Metcalf and make the rest of them beat you. Because if you play him
Yeah,
straight
I mean,
up, he will give you problems. But if you take him away and you make the rest of them beat you, then maybe that's like more doable, right? I don't know.
yep.
I don't. I don't know.
All right, 17-9.
3rd and 10. This is a huge play. Sack. Oh no. No way. Oh, they had him. They had him. And he escapes it. Ah,
Yeah.
come on.
And guess what, guys? Another
6 in a
punt.
row. Oh man.
Oof.
He did a hell of a job of avoiding that, actually. Look at him. They were like on him immediately. So he's like, oh, go a little here, go a little there. Still looking up the field. Man.
Okay, I gotta take it now. Take the yard.
Oh,
Take
good
the
punt.
tackle.
See, that's another one inside the 20.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a statistic, Nick. Ever since you said it, I'm very, very curious about actually.
Because you have to figure in the same way everything else like gets better. Even kicking, like Justin
Yep.
Tucker, right, is like this new crazy thing where he can kick like ridiculous field goals. Like the length he has like on his kicks is insane. It does kind of make you wonder like
Yeah.
eventually punters were gonna get to the point. My thought about punting was that it would just eventually get to the point where it would kind of be like no need. Like it would just be like they'll be so consistently
Yeah, for
able
sure.
to do what they're planning that like it's just gonna be the case. Cause like imagine like they're gonna keep evolving. Like they're gonna keep being able to not only kick farther but also
For
like
sure.
evade the block. and also be like enough of a threat at fakes eventually, where maybe you start to have to play it different, and then you can just punt it every time. Like, I don't know, you know. What if the Packers rolled Ben Kurt out
Yeah.
there? And before every game, he's out there punting him into the stands. Like, he can clearly punt a football. So, but what if you throw him back
Yeah,
there?
for sure.
What's that do to the special teams? Are they like, what if that's
Yeah,
what it becomes?
for sure. Right? Yeah, you start using that as an
You
element.
know?
Like, yeah, for
You
sure,
start,
right? Now those fourth down plays are harder to judge because you guys have a guy that's an actual like
for
can
sure,
sling
like
the
if you've
ball a
got
little bit,
Justin
you know?
Tucker, like the Ravens can play to totally different situations because he can make all these field goals from all these crazy distances, right? Like, yeah, why couldn't punter be the same thing? Like, why
Yep.
couldn't they eventually become such a weapon that it was like, oh, like, you're toast. Like, this dude, like, is going to put it wherever he wants all the time. And the only way to stop him is to bring all this heat. But if you bring all that heat, it's like, he'll just throw it over the top of you. I don't know, man.
For sure.
I like it, though. It's a big part of the game. People don't give it the credit I don't think it deserves. And when you have
Yeah,
a
no, they
bad punt
definitely do
returner,
not.
you really realize. And when you have a bad punter, you're like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
this is why this is so important. Oh, look at them. They're already taking their time now.
Ooh. Yeah, for sure. You do need Terry McLaurin to get 2 more catches at least, which is going to be maybe a little more difficult unless the Seahawks get a stop here.
Yes. Then
And,
things could get rather interesting.
rather
Okay,
interesting.
Gibson. Yeah.
Did you just see that run play? I think I might be a little ahead of you.
Oh, really?
Was that the first play?
No, that was no. Oh yeah, he got a first down. If that's what you mean.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm on
No, that's not what I meant.
9:35.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm at
All right, I'll let you know
8:54.
when I get to 8:55.
Bing bong.
Man, this is a good one. This game definitely slowed down though as it got later for sure.
For sure. Yeah, well, it's all those
For
passes
sure.
and punts, you know. We should be flying pretty high to the sky now. With, you know, hopefully Washington just milking this
Yeah, here we
clock
go.
a
All
little
right, I'm
bit,
at
you know?
8:55, 8:54, 8:53. Boom.
Beautiful. It's Heineke
There we
takes the
go.
snap, finds 82 over the middle for 86
That's a
center.
captain.
Who is that?
This dude hasn't been in the game at all.
Captain.
But hey, it works right there.
Yeah,
Thomas?
it sure does.
Logan Thomas, that's
Logan
right.
Thomas, that's right. Yeah,
Man.
obviously a very big part of this team. His teammates did vote him captain this year. Something he's pretty
It's
proud
true.
of.
I imagine he is. But yet he's got people being like, who is this guy? So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Silent. Gonna try to silence the haters.
Oh, play action. Wow.
Over the
Wow.
middle. You got him.
Wow. Play action, man. They're going for it. They want to score. And I mean, I get it. Seattle struggled so much against you so like at this point, like go get a touchdown.
Yeah, for
Even
sure.
a
If
field
you
goal,
can move
like
the ball down.
I get it.
Yeah.
Get the points if you can. Especially with a guy like Russell Wilson, because you do got to start to worry a little bit that he might be figuring it out.
Yes.
Interesting.
200 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception.
Mr. Smithers. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, just a nice little combination of run pass game. This is like what you want to
Oh
see
no
your
doubt.
offense doing when you're up by like
Well,
8 points,
so
and it's just like,
actually,
okay,
Eagles lose
this is what we're
yesterday,
looking for.
right? And so 5-6 if Washington wins today is real interesting with 6 games left. 6 games
Yes.
left. Yeah, that's very interesting. You could be that 9-8 we were just talking about. If you can win today and go 4-2 down the stretch, you could be that 9-8 and squeak
Yeah,
in.
they could be. They could
There's just
possibly
so much
be.
season left, man. It's
Yeah, because
weird. Like the way that I don't know why that extra game. It just feels like okay, you're 5-6, but you have 6 games left. You go 10 and
yeah.
7. I mean, you would have to become a new team for this last stretch, like this last third of the season. But like for a lot of teams, 6-5 after this week is a
Well, this
good
is
spot to be in.
yeah, for sure. For sure. Like if you're the 49ers sitting at 6 and
Yeah,
5,
we're
you're like,
fine.
okay,
Like
we're
we're
in a good
you played a
spot,
lot of teams early. Like you're probably feeling.
Yep. As Gibson's
He's the
just
man.
tearing up the running field,
There we go.
just going for it.
Let's go. Hey, another touchdown. We need it for that parlay. You could easily get.
We
Oh
do.
man. Oh man. But we're still in it. It's gonna be tight here, but we are still absolutely in it.
Yeah, we in it,
The
baby.
McLaurin TD reception on this drive makes things fascinating. That plus 2.5 is looking interesting too.
Plus 2.5 looking
For
great,
sure. I wonder what the strategy would be to like in-game bet spread-ish things as like a hedge. So like live betting, for example. So think about it, like a plus 2.5 would effectively imply that something crazy happens on this drive, like a pick, and then Seattle scores and ties the game, and then ends up winning, right?
Okay.
Like the plus 2.5 would imply that if you were live betting and you thought that was like king, that a turnover is coming. So you could, I'm sure you can live bet like a Washington turnover, in the legal betting states right now. No, that's
Yes.
not super likely to happen. But for that plus 2.5 to be realistic, it's gonna have to happen. Like it's realistically gonna have to happen at some point. Now you might kick a field goal here, and then Seattle gets the ball back and scores or whatever. But like a Seattle touchdown,
Yep.
or like is kind of like a way to hedge using that spread bet. I wonder if that's a thing.
Yeah, for
Like I wonder
sure.
if that's a strategy that people use. Because right now, if this game ended and Washington lost by 3, we would all be like, "Yup, Vegas knows." But the
Yeah,
only way that
for
would
sure.
happen would have to be like a pick here. Yeah, once again, a stop
Yeah.
and a field goal and stuff like that. But I just think like you could almost play that as a hedge.
Oh, for sure. Where they
Yeah,
they get the flag
because
for
the
delay
odds are
game?
probably
Yep,
pretty
they did.
crazy too, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'll be down to hit the sticks after this, but I will need like 15 minutes if if
Yeah, that
Dr. Toboggans is still in here and the rest of the
Huh.
crew.
I think one of them is.
Yeah,
Someone is.
give me 15 minutes after the game ends.
Die Hard. Yeah. If anyone else is trying to play some Halo, let
Hit
us
us.
know.
But I guess, okay. I guess this could be similar in the sense that Oh boy.
I don't know. Is that McKissick?
Mm.
Looks like at 41, I believe.
Ugh. You hate to see it.
Yeah, not ideal.
Mm. It's like
We we head to a
yeah,
commercial
it's
break.
But yeah, man. I think so far this has been an interesting game. So, all right, field goal here, right? Field goal here
Yeah, for sure.
forces the Seahawks to try to go get
Yep.
that touchdown. But then that's the thing
Yep.
is like Washington gets the ball back, trying to run the clock out. So,
Yep.
Seattle's got to score quick here if Washington can hit this field goal.
Yeah, maybe a little
Oh,
fake field goal
that could be
tutter action.
interesting.
I don't know. Is that too much to ask for from the football
Would you go for? I think maybe
god?
you would. At this point, I don't know. Would they expect it?
Nah, it makes no sense
Yeah,
to go
it's true
for it
because
on
you can
4th
take
and
the
4 here.
points and
Yeah, then that's
yeah, you're not
does the
close
same
enough.
thing.
If you're at like the 7 yard line, I think that could be very interesting. With like 4 minutes left,
Yeah.
but you probably gotta take the points.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would love to see it. But yeah, you're right. There's really no need. If you were up 10, it'd be the move.
Yeah.
What is this, a commercial?
Right. I don't know if I'm watching the same thing as
Okay,
you.
I see.
Okay, what do we got here?
Still down.
Still down and out.
Looks like we're waving off the cart. Looks like that was
waving on the cart.
No. Or was that a clean out
No,
the
it's come.
Bring it.
Yeah, it's like I would.
God, everybody. You just hate to see it. That's the guy that should get boo. They bring the cart in. You're doing a good thing, but we hate to see it, man.
Yeah.
It's part of it, though. Always will be. They've gotten to the point now with the rules and the helmets and stuff where, like, they got to keep looking at it, obviously, but player safety is so, like, they've done a good job with it.
Yeah.
I mean, the game has grown. It's, it's...
Yeah, no, they have.
It seems like they've done a good job. They recognize that they maybe didn't want to, but...
Yeah, no, they did. It took them a while, but they got there, and I think they're doing a pretty good job when it comes to player safety. Obviously, there's some stuff that it's like, okay, penalty wise, it does ruin the game a little bit because they're subjective player safety calls, but
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, good.
It's good. He's sitting
right
up. He's
all right.
sliding around and stuff. All right, good.
Yeah.
Good. Should be all right. Maybe just doesn't know exactly where he is right now, but short of that, he's...
That could be.
What? In the NFL?
4th and 4.
Amazing. Oh, wow. Dude. 4th and
Beautiful
4.
thing.
Savages.
I
Savages,
know.
dude.
Carter, baby. That kid's big time.
So they were never going to
Big time.
kick the field goal there. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh, their
right.
kicker's hurt, remember?
It's funny because it's like they've probably been talking about this the entire game, but we don't have the audio of the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you're right. That's nuts. And their punter can't kick field goals, I guess. I think it would just have to be a requirement. I'm not taking a punter if he can't also kick field goals. Like, he could learn when he shows up or whatever. Like, that's fine. But, like, I can't be in this position as a coach. You know, there's no way.
For sure.
If it's you, like, nah, not worth it.
I think the only thing that's going to bite us now, Nick, well, we got a couple things working against us. We need a Russell Wilson touchdown, and we need 2 catches by Terry McLaurin, which that one might be a little difficult.
Dude, this NFC...
But you know what?
This NFC play... We did. Fun. We did. This NFC playoff picture they're showing is decent right now.
Yeah.
Packers and Bucks effectively a game back of the Cardinals.
Yep. Yeah, and Washington will move.
Well, the way that will work technically is if the Cardinals lose another game, Packers would jump them.
Yep.
Because of the head-to-head.
Yep.
I think a 3-way tie is division wins, which I think they've all lost 1. I don't even know what the next thing is. There we go. That was a great slide.
That was a great slide.
Dude, Heineke's awesome. Definitely a fan favorite, I feel like. Yeah, and it's Tyler Lockett, Teddy for sure. Tommy's Tuggies. Yeah, for sure. We need it. Tyler Lockett, get on in there.
Hey, get on in there. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum.
I wonder
bum.
if, speaking of which,
speaking of which.
Alright, let's see. Alright, will he be able to... Oh boy. Oh boy.
Wow.
Alright, so you have to go for it then, because...
There's some... Yeah,
you don't have anybody to just get you the points, which is
good hard running. Little terrible that he went out of bounds though, but or did call timeout? Wow, this is like a major play of the game right here.
This is actually like this is what I'm. Yeah, this is wild because. Oh boy. Oh god. Yeah, I mean this is it. Effectively, if they can score. Timeout.
What?
Wait, what? Dude, they just played like 4 seconds of a play, though.
I know.
How is that? Oh, boy.
And you were hyping this man.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing there. I mean, I guess he had 3 timeouts.
Oh, maybe they are going to.
Is that the punter? Gotta be, right?
No, I think so. Yeah.
No, you would know if he could make it. Like, Yeah.
Well, I mean that's a
Yeah,
chip
like the fact
shot,
that he's
bro.
not out
Like,
there right now means they know he cannot hit that shit. Like my man must have never kicked field goals before. Because like even if he kicked in like college like years ago, like his freshman year, no way. No, he's short.
Logan Thomas.
Oh
Throw this
wow.
touchdown up.
Oh wow. I thought he was short. Interesting.
Let's go.
Okay, you're just gonna hand that lady the
Oh
ball like
shoot.
that. Okay, big dog.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I
Do
lost
your
my beer
thing.
almost for my
All right,
seltzer.
let's see. It's a scoring
Hey.
play, right? So it'll get reviewed either way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good as
Oh yeah,
gold.
touchdown. Yep. Wow, by the skin
Lucky.
of their teeth, dude.
Maybe not. Oh,
That hit.
mm, that should be good. I think that should be good.
Does that arm get underneath? Oh yeah, he got it for sure. Definitely a catch
Yeah, I think.
with the shooting sleeve on and everything.
Definitely a
I
catch.
mean, you're gonna have to see
Hopefully.
evidence to overturn it, which seems hard. Like this angle to me shows that it's a catch.
Yeah, for sure. I would hope. I would hope it does.
Oh, no, his arm's under that though, right?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, but it's like on the top quarter of the ball, so it's like how much, I don't know. We'll see.
Yo,
I see clear and
this is
obvious.
something. I mean, if that's a touchdown, like, you're gonna have to get that extra. I mean, that onside kick. There's just no way. Two
For the
minutes for
Seahawks,
Russell
yeah, no
Wilson to
way.
go 99 yards is not impossible, but seems unlikely as well. But I mean that.
Correct. But I think what's exciting is we do get to see the punter kick off and
Yeah,
see
for
how
sure.
good he really is.
That's phenomenal. I mean, it had. I mean, definitely a touchdown, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Logan Thomas, dude's the man.
He is.
In the fantasy
Yeah.
world, he's like that next like tier after like the top, like after like Kelsey and Mark Andrews. He was like this
Yeah,
year. I
for
think
sure.
he was like in that Kyle Pitts, Hawkinson type of world. I feel like Hawkinson
Mm,
maybe third, and then
yeah,
there's
for
other ones.
sure.
But dude can play. I mean, no way you overturn that, right? I mean, there's just
Yeah, but my faith in the NFL officiating crew
it's
has
true.
been lost over the last
Why do
years.
they not just okay, like freeze it there? Oh, that angle is weird. That angle looks like it hit the ground. That
Mm.
last one that they just showed.
So what do we got?
No, that
Fourth
was
down?
fourth down, I think.
Nah.
Yeah, because remember
Was
that
it?
play before that he bounced it outside Gibson, and then he got
Ooh,
a bounce.
that's right. That's right.
Oh boy, this is why it's a 2.5 point spread too. This is why it's that 2.5.
This
Because
game
the
is
Seattle
nuts,
touchdown
so.
like 5 minutes ago was the bet or whatever. You know when Washington had the ball earlier in that drive. Oh boy. Yeah, that spread's 2.5. Sure enough. But they do need 8. In fairness, that's the other weird part of this. You got to go 99 yards and then also get the 2 point conversion, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, get out of bounds. Okay.
Yeah. Too easy. Too easy.
Hmm. I guess a lot of what we need could happen in overtime, to be honest. Like a
It
fair
really
amount,
could.
especially if the Lockett TD is what tied it.
Yep. Because then you have Scary Terry for
They
two
win and they
receptions.
score a touchdown to
Maybe you
win.
have Metcalf get us down there for a nice 24-yard gain.
That's wild.
Ooh, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
go. Oh, 2-0 warning. Alrighty. Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick tock.
Jeez, this dude has 90 touchdown passes in the fourth quarter overtime since 2012, which is the most in the NFL. That's a lot. That's a ton.
That
That's
is
like
the efficiency
9
number right
years.
there.
That's like 10 a year. Is what that is. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. I wonder.
Bounce.
Washington,
See
hence the
here.
Seahawks fan. You know? There we go. Makes sense.
Huh?
I'm talking about the chat.
Yeah, I closed mine down on accident. Someone says describe the Seahawks season with one picture, and it's Mike Wazowski.
Oh my god. Dude, this is
Someone said Russell Wilson around 6 weeks from now, and it's my next chapter with his face over. I think it's Kevin Durant.
Yep. I mean, it feels like it, right? Well, and that would be the thing. Is like, regardless whether or not he leaves, he could probably move on from Pete Carroll too. So it's like, oh, does Pete Carroll
For
go
sure.
to Notre Dame then? Does he want to go back to college? He's an older guy. I don't know, but he seems like he still likes
Yeah.
coaching. Last we saw him in the NCAA, he was making some things happen.
Yeah, I could see him hanging it up
I
after
think I could
Seattle.
too.
But I mean, yeah, he's old, but he's not terribly old. So yeah, I could see him go take Notre Dame, stick around there for 2 or 3 years before he finally gets
interesting, right?
canned.
Like, what do because what do they want? I wonder. Do they feel like?
Yeah.
Do they need like the guy for the next however many years? And I guess Luke Fickell, it feels like that is going to be what happens, right? So then I guess it's...
For sure.
But you know how that goes, man. You start saying all of a sudden Pete Carroll's looking for a job. You start saying all of a sudden Urban Meyer wants a job. I think a lot of people,
For sure.
Here we go. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Alrighty.
Hey,
Oh.
wow. Wow. At the spot of the foul.
Huh?
And how that goes.
Huh? Yeah, so interesting.
Spot of the foul.
The nice thing is they will still need the 2-point conversion. But also, you're probably kicking yourself not letting your fucking kicker or
you
your punter
needed the points.
try a fucking 15-yard
I mean, that
field
injury
goal,
is the story of this game so far. The fact that that would have ended it easily is just having a guy that could have kicked.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think big Washington defensive play right here.
Could be. Gonna need it. Get the sack. You never know. Oh boy. Yep. Sack. There we go. 2 sacks. 2 sacks.
Yep. Bing.
All right, 2 sacks done. Gibson done. All right,
The
so
only two
Russell
things.
Wilson TD, Russell Wilson
Money
TD to
line.
Lockett is what we have to have for that parlay.
Yep.
They got to tie it up on that.
Oh yeah. Or we can just get a nice DK Metcalf, 23-yard catch to
That's
lock
true
up
too.
that
That's true too.
other little leg
Get the
of our
two
singulars.
other ones. That's a good point. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not in bad shape. All right, minute 10. Oh yeah, because they don't have any timeouts. You can still kind of run whatever you want though. The next couple plays, like there you go. You get out. Okay, that's his first catch, right? Like a minute left now.
Who was it?
You're on the Washington side of the 50. Like you can kind of run wherever you want because you can get up there and spike it if you need to. Metcalf.
Yeah.
But that was probably not. Yeah, that was not 23 yards, right?
Interesting. Why did it send me all the way to the second half?
What do you mean? Second quarter?
Yeah, it sent me the second quarter for some reason. Excuse me.
Excuse me. Damn. Landon Collins, dude, yeah, he's on that defense too. They have a good defense. They have a very good defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got like quite a bit of names on that defense,
for sure.
so
Chase Young's hurt, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd have that monster, and I mean that in the most positive way.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so yeah. So they're back on this. Someone over the middle here is gonna be open. Yeah. Smart. Look at that. They drop back the coverage like deep. They leave the middle of the field exposed, but they put so much pressure in the middle there. You know?
Yeah.
Second and 10, 57 seconds. 15 on the play clock.
Okay. Gotcha. You're a little further behind than I am because I had to reset.
Okay. So they're going to have to get up there.
But you were pretty synced with
I'm at 45 seconds now on the game clock. Okay.
Let me know when you get to 25 on
the play clock. No, you mean on the game clock? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they got that first down. Now I'm at 30, 29, 28, 27, okay, 26, 25.
So let's
go. Now you got to start looking at the end zone or, like, out of bounds. No way, dude. Oh, I thought it was Lockett, dude.
No. All
right, so you got to go for 2. Got to go for 2.
We root for the overtime?
I wouldn't hate to see it.
I wouldn't
because we have the 2 sacks tonight, now. Actually. The problem is the Lockett TD it won't work. Unfortunately, that needed to be the Lockett TD because overtime won't. It's not going to be possible.
Yeah, for sure. Stop them.
Oh, come on. Okay, they got to have something they like are in love with here. Like whatever this play is like their favorite play in the world. Like from inside the 5. Maybe. Intercepted, yep. What a play, dude. That defense is the real deal.
Yeah.
Home dogs.
Hungry for that play too. Home dogs, baby. Home dogs.
Dude, that's it.
That shit, bro.
That's it, man.
Ain't no doubt
Home
about
dogs. They know how to eat. Damn, dude. That was awesome. That was a good game, though. I can't lie. That was low scoring, but a good football game.
It came together. Maybe if we could have done with like 6 or 7 less punts in that game, but other than that, very spectacular.
No. Scott, that's all she wrote, man. On week 12.
That's all
Pretty
she
good, huh?
wrote. On
That
till
was a
next
good one,
week.
man.
Yeah,
Next
for
week.
sure. I think our fans will be enjoying next week a little better when it's the Bills, it's the Patriots. We're talking the gabagool with the tables, and you know how that stuff goes. So until next time,
Let's
guys.
let's just keep it classy. Adios.
Hey, ooh.